So naive. Hi, friends. Welcome in. How you doing, Reg? V? Hi, hi. We're still getting everybody together. We'll start here in a little bit. Hope you're all having a lovely Thursday. Yes. I mean, I'm not a huge syrup fan, but I get it. I get it. It's like me and pumpkin pie. I have pumpkin pie by whipped cream. Hi, Insta. We're having a quick discussion. Well, not quick, a long discussion on anime. Apparently, we'll be in shortly.
There we go. There we go. All right, friends. Actually, let me hop on the deal real fast. Hello, friends. It's me.
I gotta change that
All right, all right, all
source.
right. Well,
Okay.
friends, if you guys are all ready, how about we pick up where we last left off here? Let us return to, well, not Wildemount exactly. We are way beyond Wildemount at this point. In fact, when we catch up with the party, we find ourselves in a superheated place. We feel heat and fire emerging from below us as strange, shining stars glow above, circling us. Friends, we'll return, of course, with a recap while you guys mark down your inspirations for the session. Um, yeah, last time after leaving, after getting to know each other, after fighting off some shadow fae, we got to know each other a little better after leaving the summer court and traveled through the summer lands. We sat down, learned a little more about each other, some more of our pasts and roles in this, some of our roles of what's to come. Before reaching the flaming forests surrounding the Phoenix Nest. There, we learned that the volcano where the Phoenix's rest is currently under attack by servants of the Spider Queen. These little spider guys who are here, some with a powerful spider summoner. We quickly jumped in to aid them, and after just an ungodly number of bad rolls, we were eventually victorious. A lot of
So many bad
close
rolls.
calls, so many. Rav setting the record here for the most number of like under 10 rolls that I've ever had in my 10 years of D&D. Thank you, Rav. But yes, jokes aside, we were victorious through sheer effort and skill. We then got to meet some of these Phoenix born here, including their leader, a priest figure of sort called Sahad the Everburn. This fellow, who led us up the volcano. Apparently he's the high priest of the Flaming Soul, as these people here call themselves. He asked for our aid. Well, we came there to ask for his aid, but he explained to us that some of the young phoenixes here try to fight the corruption in the lands of the spring, and failed. They retreated home, but after coming back, they were infected with the red mist that is now turning them mad and violent. Sahad asked us to help him perform a cleansing ritual to remove this corruption from them. And if we do so, these phoenixes here, will gladly help us travel into the lands of shadow. Once again, the shadow, the red mist, can only be traversed upon the back of the brightest flame, aka these. So as we return here, you guys slowly stepping into the top of the volcano here, you feel this immense heat that emanates from below, but even hotter, even blazingly, blisteringly hotter, a source of heat, in fact 6 of them, emanate from the skies above you. You see these bird-like creatures above you, some 100 feet or so, their feathers blazing with strange and wonderful light. Every time you gaze upon them, there is a flame burning as in within your soul, a will to fight and resist, to live with your lungs full. You see as these creatures, their eyes glowing with this otherworldly kind of quality, ethereal and celestial and fey all at the same time. And as their beaks open, strange cries that echo forth, bouncing off the walls of the volcano here, like a mingling of bird song and crackling of flames. There, you see as Sahad is getting ready to begin a ritual, as 3, significantly smaller than the ones above, which, by the way, these creatures flying above, these 6 gigantic phoenixes that are above, they are gargantuan. So they have like a wingspan of 160 feet. They are maybe like 40 foot long, and they are just sort of flying about. As you see Sahad of the Flaming Soul look up, and you guys see 3 of these ash phoenixes. Phoenixes as creatures in the world, those of you who are from the Fae would know well, but those of you who are not from the Fae, if Klaus, Nizlik, and Merrick want to make me a history or religion roll, you can get some insight on what is going on here. If you guys roll well, I'll explain some stuff, but regardless, those of you off the Fae, like Sintra here, as well as Geminara, you guys will just straight up know this. Merrick and Nizlik, with 10 rolls, at least a DC 10 here, you guys have, of course, heard of phoenixes. You've probably, pretty sure, never ran into a creature like this before, but you know they're sort of meant to represent healing and rejuvenation, immortality, in that sort of ever-burning light kind of a way. The most thing that you guys would associate it to, I think, is a goddess on the prime material plane called Serenray, the Everlight. She's often represented as a female phoenix figure. Klaus, you yourself, with a 17, kind of thinking on it here, looking at these creatures, understanding that they are creatures of eternal, undying light, seeing that only thing that is left of these phoenixes is the ash, the burning ashes that are left after a fire, it immediately screams to you some sort of stop, some sort of a pause in their natural sort of cycle. Right? Phoenixes, even if slain, they cannot die. They simply plop down an egg, and then that egg eventually hatches into yet another phoenix. Right? In fact, Klaus, you know, as do the rest of you guys here from the Feywild, Geminara and Sintra, you know there is a set number of phoenixes in existence, and there will never be less unless there's some terrible corruption that happens, and there will never be more. Because phoenixes don't mate, they don't lay eggs, they don't multiply in any way. At the beginning of time when they were made, there was a set number of them that were created by some mysterious entity, be it God or whoever knows how they came to be. They do not multiply, right? And a loss of some of them, like this, being corrupted, is a permanent loss to their entire race, to their myth and legends. So, you, Klaus, Geminara, and Sintra know that something has stopped their natural progression. Their progression being living to become old enough and die of old age to be reborn, or living until they die in a battle or something and then are simply reborn again. Something has stopped it and brought it to the very sort of end point where flames become ash. But they don't seem to be able to leave that state of ash, that state of decay. As you see 3 of them currently circling above and cawing angrily at Sahad and the party here, as if trying to get closer, but every time they do, the 6 phoenixes, these bright blazing stars above, caw loudly again, which causes the younger ones here, the ash phoenixes, to sort of kind of jitter and kind of move in discomfort and pain as if being restrained or sort of like beckoned back to the side of the light, right? But this ash, this shadow, this darkness, this red mist corruption is trying to push them further towards corruption and darkness. As you guys look at this, you see Sahad is kind of like preparing a ritual, right? He's preparing, and last thing we did is he looked to you guys and said, I will attempt a ritual to cleanse the young ones. If you're willing to help me, will make everything go much faster. Those of you who have connections to divine or to the archfey, I could always use your help. Those of you who have powers to heal wounds and restore ailments, could use your help. And those of you who are strong with magic or destructive in might, your help I could use the most, fending off the young phoenixes as they attempt to rip our very limbs apart, pluck our eyes out, and reduce us to cinder. Who here will help me?
Sintra raises her hand. I will. The queen, envoy and all that.
They're going. I'm just trying to understand. So they're like corrupted and they're going to attack while they're being cleansed?
They're trying to attack even at this moment, but the phoenixes above, the adult pure phoenixes, are singing that song that I described when we were entering early, and that song seems to be like bringing them back, like uncorrupting them, but the corruption is pushing back. So they're like in constant state of trying to become corrupted, but then the fire is trying to cleanse them at the whole time, right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
You said the phoenixes are singing a song, right?
They are. It sounds like a strange language. I don't know if any of you speak Celestial in the party. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. You hear a
Nat 20, let's go!
But it sounds beautiful, but you don't understand the words if there are.
I don't need to understand the words, but if it's a song, it's got a rhythm. Can I? Like when we start like stepping up to help, I want to see if I can aside from giving him bonuses and helping him with some of the spells I can do, if I can rhythmically harmonize with the song to help amplify it too.
That's awesome. That's a cool way. Yeah, absolutely you could. Excellent. As he's just sort of preparing this ritual here, any rest of you guys, if you have any ideas, be it mechanically abilities or spells that you have, or just something that feels like your character could do to help.
Out of curiosity,
help is useful.
Apologies. How far away are the corrupted youngling phoenix?
They are about 20 feet above you. They're just sort of circling about 20 feet up. You can see the ashes falling from their wings.
Okay, then they're within range. Merrick is going to close his eyes and he's going to outstretch his senses, and I'm going to use my divine sensibility.
Yeah. Merrick, you focus for a moment, and we see this wave of almost kind of like cold energy spread from you. As Merrick, when you open your eyes, you see raven feathers slowly falling from the skies here. You see within these creatures a ember at the very center of them, a force of divine, of radiant, of goodness, and it is being choked and pushed on by your view of these creatures is not like these like shadowy flaming ash birds. Instead, it looks like a baby chick made of fire, wrapped in thousands of red spiders that are trying to crawl over each other and get to the baby chick that's at the center. You definitely sense that they are celestial, but they are also defiled, corrupted, as if their own bodies have become unconsecrated grounds, unholy grounds, right? It is a cursed type effect that is on them.
I share that information with the rest of the party.
Very good. But Merrick, it is obvious to you that is a lol effect, right? The red spiders wrapping around it as the tiny baby fire chick is just kind of looking around frightened. Excellent. As Sahad looks to you all, says, the ritual is ready to begin. Are you all prepared? Be ready. They will not go easily. Once they feel our powers of cleansing, of burning away the corruption, they will turn to violence. It is clear in my mind. Be ready to defend yourselves. Position yourselves. They are phoenixes still. Power of explosive flame lays within them.
With that,
I would suggest
What?
getting close to me if you want what I can do for
Just
you.
he looks over, says the ritual shouldn't take too long if we focus all and well. Just like I said, be careful. They are dangerous creatures after all. As he's ready to sort of begin this ritual, friends, I'm going to explain mechanically how this is going to work. As he begins to chant here, the ritual he is doing is going to take, well, a few rounds until we get enough successes over failures. Friends, we're going to roll initiative here. As the moment the ritual begins, these three ash phoenixes are going to roar with a rage and charge in as fast as they can. You guys are going to roll initiative as is normal in combat. The ash phoenixes are going to roll initiative. However, on your turn will take 2 parts. One is going to be a mechanical part that you do for your turn in combat. As the creatures you guys are fighting cannot die, they can be reduced to 0 hit points and incapacitated for some time. But they will come back as they are phoenixes, of course. The second part of your turn will be assisting with this ritual. So think of this combat as a sort of a montage, right? You're fighting off stuff, but also helping them because these creatures immediately roar and begin to swirl around, creating like a cloud of ash and dust around you, burning embers in it, burning away at your bodies. They are very dangerous creatures still, and they cannot die. Even in their corrupt state, they cannot die. So we need to try to cleanse them while they try to burn our hair and flesh off. So friends,
I'm gonna put Julio on this guy who's whatever ritual he's doing.
if you guys want to do any preparation spells, anything at all before the ritual begins, right? Anything that doesn't directly like attack them, because then we'll begin it like early, right? Anything that you want to cast or do before the fight, wherever you guys want to position yourselves, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna do bless on me, the guy doing the ritual, and Jiminara.
You know, mechanically speaking, you don't have to do for him. He is the one enabling you guys to do your second part of your turn, right? The part where you help with the ritual. He's a conduit for it. He's not going to be out like rolling anything, nor can he hurt these things. He does fire stuff. They're all fire.
That's fair. Then I will do me, Jiminara, and Nizlik for bless.
Gotcha. Nizlik and Jiminara, you guys have the bless spell on you.
I'm gonna drop
Excellent.
Connor
Thank you.
down.
I'm probably gonna need that.
Gonna drop Connor.
Yeah. Right, throw
There's
throw
Connor
a stick
coming
here.
out.
Throw a stick here.
Once again, Connor is a huge creature, right? Not a large.
He
Correct?
is not. He is huge.
My God, a gigantic.
He's a giant.
fucking-
He's a giant. Just like.
Look at that. That's what comes out. Jiminara, like, okay, let's do this. Stabs a staff down, and a 60-foot-long snake made of like leaves and vibrant energies comes on out. Connor looks around to you and says, "Ready, mistress? Well, holy shit, it's hot in here. Where the fuck?" And he looks around. Excellent. Connor comes out. Go ahead and position yourselves, friends, wherever you want to be on the map. If you put yourself in lava, you take lava damage, just so you know. Also,
You
I was
can
talking
do
to
it.
Will. I was talking to Will just before we begin here. I didn't realize how Mount Doom this map looks like, right?
It really does. Wow.
But yeah.
I'm doing well, Reg.
So,
Thank you.
who are
How you doing?
using in initiative? Jen. Unless you rolled already.
Oh
and you
no,
didn't
no, I
add
did not.
it.
I did not.
Merrick and Nizlik, same initiative there, but slightly different dexterity bonuses. Oh, nice! Natural 20 with advantage, right?
Because of my shield.
Because of your shield. Let's go. Awesome. Very good. Here are the Ash Phoenixes. The 3 of them will all go on 16.2. Smack dab in the middle of us. Okay, friends. Let's go down the line here, see what prep we gotta do here. So, Jebinara, summoning Connor, anything else? Did you want to put down a totem immediately, knowing that, like, ritual begins now?
Well, I can't because I used it in the last fight.
Do you get him back on a long or short rest?
Short rest.
Well, you could have taken a short rest, no problem. Short rest is totally okay after. It's the same day, right?
We could have
But
taken
you
a
guys are
short
total-
rest, you say?
You could have definitely taken a short rest if you wanted, for sure.
Are you sure, Jay?
Why? Why do you ask me like that? No, I changed my mind. Why did you
Because
ask me like that?
Because I'm a Swarlock, I can do so much on a short rest.
That's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's intended, as we are in the middle of a volcano trying to cleanse some very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
insane.
didn't think we did one, so that's why I didn't put a totem down.
That is totally fine. Short rest, I apologize for not mentioning it. We sort of wrapped it up at the end of the session last time. But yes, short rest is totally cool to have before the ritual here begins.
Well then,
Alright,
yeah,
so
I
Jebinara,
would
are
put
you
a
summoning
totem here. Yeah, a
Which one?
totem right here.
Unicorn again, or?
Yeah, because of all this, the damage that we're gonna have to keep putting on these things. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And then you summon the big snake. Anything else?
I just put Julio on this guy. I don't know if he's gonna be getting attacked or anything. I'd rather, if I'm not close, that could be able to heal him.
He's mostly gonna be fine. He's mostly worried about you guys because he is a Phoenix-born, a kind of a person that is immune to fire damage. So he's probably gonna be okay, as long as he too doesn't get corrupted.
Okay, I will keep him with me for now. Then that's it.
Gotcha. Understood.
Are these things gonna be? They look like they're gonna be flying downward, like these birds.
They might be. Yeah, they immediately get sort of violent, or are probably gonna come down to attack us. So. Here is a little token for you. This time we're using this unicorn. I'm bringing out different unicorn every time you do this. Where is the, not the bestial spirit, where is your unicorn? I know you have your own unicorn thing set up. It's this one? No, that's the bestial spirit. That's the actual summon that you can do. I don't believe I gave you like a little character sheet for your, which let me properly do that. It doesn't like do anything, right? It's just sort of on the field. It doesn't move or anything like that.
No, it doesn't attack or do anything. It doesn't have health or anything.
Totem spirit. I'm just gonna name it this, and I'm gonna give you a control of a character sheet in here. Jebinara. There we go. All right, Jen. If you take a look in the backup rescue team folder, you will see in the summons folder there's a little character sheet you have access to called Totem Spirit. You can totally upload just the art of the token in there and ignore the character sheet itself. You do nothing with the character sheet. You just upload the art in there, and I'll be able to just drag out the actual art for you. Because every time so far I keep dragging out like random unicorns because I haven't given you a proper character sheet for it, which I apologize for. Okay, Jebinara, I believe that's all the prep. Sintra, any prep for you other than bless?
So then bless. Honestly, I think that is.
Reminder, the smite spells, like all the other smite spells other than the default divine smite, are now 1 minute long without concentration. So if you want to have like a smite spell active on your weapon ready to go into the fight, you can, even while you're concentrating on bless.
They
And
are
there's the unicorn spirit.
honestly not good right now. Yeah, like searing, thunderous,
Searing
and
smite.
wrathful
Yeah,
are just
searing
kinda
smite's
like,
not gonna much
meh.
here.
Yeah.
All right,
The good ones
understood.
come later when you get like banishing and all that shit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I think I'll stick with yeah, I'll stick with the
chilling with the bless. Very good. Klaus, any prep for you?
What? So the overall plan is to. Are we like going to further travel this day, or are we like this is gonna be like?
Presumably this is it. We fought the people at the base
Okay.
of the mountain, and then now we gotta help cleanse these phoenixes before continuing.
If so, I'll
our
like
trip.
pop my innate sorcery, so I have that ready to go.
Hell
get
yeah,
the
innate
advantage
sorcery.
and of my DC. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Innate
So
sorcery,
I
get
had a
that
question
advantage, very
about
good.
magic. So
Magic. Okay.
I was reading because obviously these guys are freaking out the evil dudes, phoenixes. Specifically, Calm Emotion says each humanoid, so that would not
Yeah.
work against this, correct?
No, these guys are not humanoid. From what Merrick scouted out with his divine senses, these are celestials.
Gotcha. That's what I figured. So, just
out of curiosity,
thinking,
Jay,
yeah.
from the lava up to where we are, how high is that?
Like 400 feet.
Oh, it's that far. Like that
We
far
are
down.
on top of Mount Doom, right? If you look down, it is
Don't
just like
jump down.
you cannot see the bubbling of the lava. It just looks like an ocean of fire down below.
Okay.
I should have mentioned it, but like I said, don't put yourself in the lava. Lava bad, lava real bad. Excellent. Okay. Klaus, anything else? I think that's it. I see you're flying also 20 feet up on the disc.
get them on board. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Merrick, any preparation for you?
Nope.
Just chilling? Okay, understood. And then Nizlik?
He just pops the bottle off his urn, takes a swig, looks at the nearest phoenix, and gives come here motion.
The creature immediately enraged as you drink away. And I think, Nizlik, as you drink here, you know there was a lot more in that bottle, but as you like, what the hell? And you go to empty it, and you see just a bunch of steam come out as some of your alcohol evaporates. As you sort of like throw the bottle away, it shatters, the clay urn sort of shatters. As Sahadi of the Running says, it is time. The cleansing through flame begins. He smacks his hands together and a fiery circle ignites around him. A flaming vortex begins to rise up as these phoenixes are blasted with it. They all immediately screech loudly as you watch their dark, sort of long feathers begin to burn away into beautiful celestial glowing golden feathers. But their eyes flash violent red and they come down like comets towards all of you guys. As friends, initiative begins. Before I roll the battle music, like I said, you have, first of all, your combat turn, where you're trying to fight and survive these creatures. Once again, they're immortal, but bringing them to zero or knocking them out, right, killing them, quote marks, incapacitates them for some time before they come back online and just as ready to fight, right? The second part of your turn will be helping in whatever way you guys see fit in this cleansing ritual. That could be anything from doing healing spells or making roles like Jess mentioned, like a performance role, playing that Phoenix song. Or saying a prayer to some of the gods that you know, hoping to help here, or using some of your powers that you think might be useful here. Those can be any skill check we decide at the time. And at the end of each round, at initiative 0, Sahad here is going to make a religion roll. If he makes a DC 30, he is able to finish the ritual cleansing the phoenixes. Sahad has a bonus to religion of +5. So this is for him impossible, right? However, every success we have during the round until initiative 0 lowers that DC by 2. And then whatever other bonuses you guys can apply in there and stuff like that, I will leave all that to you guys. So, that said, friends, let us jump into this combat properly. As Geminara, you start us off. As these creatures emerge from above, immediately losing their temper and mad violence seeps in their very souls. They charge down like spheres of flame coming down towards you guys. They swirl around each other, a vortex of dust and shadowy ash with embers like light bugs, like burning through and around you. You feel the heat begin to intensify as they begin to close in. Geminara, what do you do? First of all, your combat turn.
Yeah, I am going to cast enlarge and reduce on Nizlik.
Ooh, okay. Nizlik, you grow to twice the size. You go from your... How tall is Nizlik? Because now you're double, He's tall. 6 feet, yeah, 12 foot tall, giant dark elf. As Geminara, you immediately focus your spell here on him. Nicely done, Geminara. He is now, he is now enlarged. You are.
What's this?
What does this look like? Do you like throw an insect on him that injects him with something, or is it like greenish energy that wraps around? Does his skin become like bark-like or something? What does it look like, if anything? Yeah.
It's gonna look like I know he drinks a lot of alcohol, so it's gonna be like fermented like fruit that's just gonna throw at him and hope that it sucks into his body and make him bigger.
Nizlik, she throws you like this giant sort of fruit thing, and you see it's like filled with fermented alcohol smelling sort of juice.
Well, did she throw it at him or throw it at him to splash on him?
I gotta splash on him.
So there's this giant stain amongst his many other stains on his shirt, his tunic. What is this?
As it absorbs, you feel that alcoholic sort of tipsy fugue state coming on. As you feel yourself enlarge, become stronger, you see your rippling muscles, empowered strength. Nizlik, for as long as Geminara is concentrating, your attacks do extra 1d4 points of damage, and you have advantage on all strength checks and saves. Let's go. Hell yes. Geminara, you fucking throw like a fermented, almost like a rotten fruit at
she
him.
looks through her bag and she's like, oh, this is going bad, and then she'll throw it at Nizlik and then cast her spell.
Excellent. There we go. That's your action. Any bonus action?
No, I mean, I think, and if Connor gets close, this thing gets close, Connor will attack it.
Gotcha. It's 20 feet up. Connor's a huge creature. He has a 10-foot reach, so he can't quite reach it yet, but yeah, it'll approach. All right. Understood, Geminara. Very nicely done. Unless you're going to move, that's going to be your turn.
Yeah.
Is Julio going to give a help action to someone?
Yes, he will give it to Sintra if she's going to attack this thing.
Gotcha. Gives it to Sintra here. Excellent. Geminara, then for your ritual turn. So we're going to call it a combat turn, like the combat turn, and then a ritual turn. For your ritual turn, is there anything you wish to try to do to help Zahad, who's casting this spell, and he's drawing away and grabbing that corruption out of them? As you see it seeping towards him, he's conjuring it into a large orb and then crushing it, destroying that shadow and darkness, and you see him sweating already profusely. Yeah?
I can give him some type of. Does he look like he's like having a hard time? Like he looks like he's like concentrating too much?
No, it's just that this is a powerful corruption and having a hard time dispelling it, right? And I will mention here, during your combat turn, everything you do in combat counts. During your ritual turn, if you want to, as a healer, Geminara, healing these phoenixes won't actually heal them mechanically. Right? You can only heal someone during your combat turn, but if you want to, as a part of your ritual turn, heal them to remove some of that corruption, you could do that as well.
Yeah, I have.
Basically, whatever happens during the ritual turn does not affect the actual combat.
Yeah, I can do a bonus action healing. No, I cast the spell. I can't cure wounds them; they're too far away.
Once again, don't worry about this part. Is the skill check, right? This is where you just tell me what your character does.
Oh, she would, if she could heal one of them with like a healing word, she
absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And this, again, ritual part doesn't matter for your like spell slots or abilities you have. Feel free to improvise in any way, kind of like many of the other skill checks we did before. We're basically doing both at the same time now, right? As you reach out with some healing, you feel the corruption fighting you back. As you focus there, Geminara, give me a what is basically a spell attack roll for you. So if you have spells like Thorn Whip or any like attack roll spells, you can roll that. I believe it's the equivalent to your Wisdom saving throw. So whichever one you want to roll. 14. Okay, you reach out with your healing and try to sort of push into it, and you watch all this green magic of yours begins to mend it away, and you see some plumes of golden feathers begin to emerge, and then eyes begin to open through the shadowy ash. Thousands upon thousands of spider eyes that begin to devour the cleansing magic, the healing magic. You sort of feel your kind of wrist hurting here as the like exertion of magical energy here that you send out is not enough to open up some of the Phoenix's corruption for like further healing of the ritual. Unfortunately, 14 doesn't quite do it. All right, and that is your turn. That's your combat turn, and that's your ritual turn. Now we go to Sintra. Sintra, you see these things circling. They're about to, on their turn, come down. You think, looking at the field here, one's probably going to come at the big snake, one's going to come at you, and the last one over there is probably going to come at either Merrick or maybe even Geminara, like past you. They're flying creatures that can probably move fast.
Boy. So, could I just, from where they are, teleport up onto one, smack it, and then jump back?
So, I will say here, you, the player, and probably Sintra, understand that these creatures are made of ash. They don't have like a body, so you'll just fall right through them probably, right? And without ability to double jump in air, you're probably gonna just plummet directly down.
I didn't know if they had like a physic, like a.
Yeah. Well, you, the player, of course, but we'll say absolutely Sintra would know that. Like, I'm gonna show you guys the art of these creatures, the full art. Here, if you see. These creatures are very much so just like a cloud of ash moving around.
Okay. Well, fortunately.
paladin's biggest nightmare, standing on the ground while the enemy's flying ahead.
Oh shit.
You can always ready an action if you want to like wait for. You have a help action from Jiminara's familiar.
I do, but
there's
I might
something
need
invisible
to-
right there.
Might need to use my reaction
Something else,
later.
Okay.
So hold on. I think this will work.
Bum, 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 bum. What you got for us?
Okay. Being a bard, I did at least take, because it's very thematic for her, I did take Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, awesome. Absolutely. Which one are you targeting?
I'll target the one out there in front.
Top one?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Excellent. They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. But
Wisdom save says 10 fails.
she looks at it
All
and
right.
she's like, "Hey, you know, for someone that can rise from the ashes, you know, I've seen more impressive comebacks from a bad hair day."
You see them like, gonna get offended immediately as you see some blasts of ash falling off of them.
Where did it go?
Give me that 2d4 psychic damage.
Yeah, there it is. 7.
7 points of damage. Nice. Very cool. They also have disadvantage on their next attack roll as this one screeches and gets ready to charge towards you. We get little subtitles for like corrupted celestials. Like, I think she just called me dandruff. And comes down attacking at you. All right. Sintra, that's your main action. Anything is embrace destiny. Bonus action? Are you doing something?
Yes, actually, I forgot that was a bonus action. Yes.
It is a bonus.
Second level. I will cast Embrace Destiny because it is a paladin spell.
It is. Now, Rav always rolls these in secret. What if you just want to roll
No,
them out
I bumped the button, so.
Gotcha. You get 2.
Ignore that
It's the second-
19.
Right. So if it's a second level, you do get 1 more. So because it's 1 per level.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if you're allowing that 19, then I'll keep that 19.
Yeah, I'll
And
allow
the
it if you
second-
want to roll
The second one, what will it be? We'll
there
hold
you
on
go.
to that too.
Mark those down for 1. Oh, wait. No, you don't want to do that because that's a concentration spell, and you have Bless going on right now.
Oh, shit, is it concentration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you never see. That's why I never see Casimir, Rav's character, do anything any other concentration spells.
Oh, I don't know. I never got to use it before.
Well, not anymore. He can do it now, but usually it's a concentration. Yes.
Well, what do you got? All right. Yeah. We'll.
Inspiration, maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna inspire this guy.
Inspire this guy. Okay. Once again, like I said, you can inspire him during the ritual turn, and then it doesn't count. It doesn't take your inspirations away, right? So for the combat, just focus on the fight and your friends. And on the ritual turn, you do it for free, aka like montage of you helping him.
Okay, that's
the skill check.
Out of me.
Sorry. I'll try to.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I basically get 2 separate turns with 2 character sheets. Gotcha.
One
right.
One is for the actual
yeah, no, I
combat,
got that.
and
I'm
the other
gonna
one is for the skill check.
I'm gonna throw an inspiration on.
Geminara, you have inspiration. Very
1d6.
good. 1d6 inspiration. Awesome. Do we have a good inspiration like token marker? I don't know, but we'll find something. Jess, if you see something appropriate to be your inspiration marker, let us know. But that is your combat turn, and now as we go into this ritual turn, once again, ignoring the mechanics of how everything works, what would you like to do in this skill check challenge now to help as he's doing this ritual? You see as Geminara tries to heal these things, but the corruption burns away the healing. Yeah?
Does this turn fall into like the 2 categories of like action, bonus action?
Whatever you want to do on this one, right? As long as you understand, like, by the end of it, it comes down to being like a skill check, like a roll that you have to make to try and reduce that DC, yeah?
Gotcha. Then. So if I inspire him, does he benefit from adding?
I will say yes,
A
because
whole
your
1d6.
inspiration is a special feature. So as a bard, I'll say you can inspire him and then do something else to also try to reduce the DC. Yeah?
Okay, so I'm going to
That's what
inspire
bards are
him.
about.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw him in inspiration, so he does get the 1d6, and then I'm going to use performance to sort of like harmonize with the song the Phoenixes are singing to try and amplify its effect in here as well.
Awesome. Very cool. Go ahead and give me a performance roll here.
I'm gonna use I'll use my inspiration on that one.
Okay, inspiration, let's go. Oh, no.
It's just gonna be a 10.
That is unfortunate. That is going to be a 10. As you try to play here, as you try to play as best, you feel the heat, the sweat beginning to pour down the side, getting into your eyes as you're trying to play here. The Phoenix is shrieking and roaring at you here, distracting you. But the Sahad, the Archpriest of the Flame of Soul, he looks to you and hears the song, hears what you're trying to do, and he's inspired. He will have that D6, but the roll to reduce the DC is still a fail, unfortunately. As you look over to Geminar and you guys share a look of like, oh shit, this is not as easy as it looks.
Too
right,
fucking loud in here. That's my turn.
Birds shrieking. Okay, Sintra, that is going to be your turn. As now we go to the Ash Phoenixes. The creatures of Ash shriek immediately and then rush down towards all of you guys. As they do, you watch as they begin to wrap themselves around you guys and attack immediately. First of all, this one over here is going to come on down to bite at Connor. Connor has a ready to action. Connor can make immediately an attack. Yeah. Let's go, Connor. Nice. 12 points of damage from Connor. 12 points of damage to this creature is very good. As the Ash Phoenix descends down here, you watch as it sort of swoops down quickly and then opens its wings and sort of flaps them forward. And as it does, a wave of like ignited ash washes over Nizlik and Connor here. Klaus, you're too high up in the sky. As a cone of ash and fire comes on out this way, basically. Like so. I need Connor and Nizlik to give me a dex save as this Ash Storm effect. Ooh, a brutal high damage there. DC 16 dex save. DC 16 dex save. If you fail, you take a ton of necrotic damage and you become blinded.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, Neslick missing it by 1. Brutal. Yes, unfortunately, that's going to fail. Give it a reroll.
There we go.
Nice. There we go. And Nislik, I believe you have a feature that says you take no damage instead, correct?
Hey,
Let's go. Evasion says you fully duck and dodge out of the way here. However, Connor is Oh, yeah, sorry. Sintra, you're going to say something to us?
Yeah. Just look, don't hate me.
Oh?
I'm gonna silvery barbs Nizlik. Not to be overly malicious to him, but I see a chance to redirect some luck here.
Okay, Nizlik, you will feel some of your luck draining away. Nizlik, you gotta roll me one more time.
So I'm not mad at all. Casimir has done this to Sky before.
Yes, he has.
Okay, let's do it. 18 still good. 18 still
yeah.
succeeds.
I'm going to
worked
give
out
the advantage to the Phoenix Man.
To the Phoenix Man. Oh,
there you go.
Interesting. Very clever. I'll allow it. Totally clever. Totally clever here. Nizlik, you still succeed, even with disadvantage. You take no damage. Connor fails, unfortunately. Connor takes 36 points of necrotic damage as Connor is blinded. Although, I think Connor as a snake has blind sight, if I remember correctly.
He does,
Is that correct?
yes. Yes,
amazing. Still, 36 points damage blows. That's a lot of fucking damage.
How do How do I, wait, you said it was a dex save, right?
It is, yes.
Did I do it? Wait, did it right? I put a check. I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah. So basically, you'll see
He has
under
+2
there...
to dex, though. He has +2 to dex for his
Right.
saves.
But yeah. That's the NPC character sheet. That's how they make him. Because if you check his dexterity, he does have +2, right? The bottom number is the same one as above, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Because if you look at the numbers, they correlate, right? All of his saves in those numbers are the same as his actual stats. If they are different, generally you just want to click the saving throw buttons because they'll roll the right number all the time. But yes, this is the right number. Don't worry. Okay, still 36 points damage. Big blast of ash and blinding.
He's still good. He's at half. He's still good.
Let's go. Okay, he smacked this thing as reaction. Next up, the Sintra. As you throw some luck over to Sahad, the Ever-Burning, you hear from above, and you look up, and the one that you were sort of pointing up above, your psychic damage still sort of muddling his mind. He's going to come on down and Sintra attack you twice. He's got these big ash talons. He's gonna make 2 attacks with them. If he hits both, it's troublesome. Here's the first one with disadvantage against you, Sintra. A 9. That will miss. Very good. And then the second one.
Not a crit.
A natural 20, but yes, because of adamantium, it's a normal one. Still, that's 15 slashing, 7 fire, for 22 points of damage total. Still scary. Still very scary. Okay. That is, and they're gonna stay right there for now. The very last one over here is going to fly across. He's got 2 legit targets to go for here. 1, he's either gonna charge for Merrick, who's at the front there, or 2, he's gonna streak above the battlefield and head towards Klaus instead. 1 is Merrick, 2 is Klaus. Merrick, it comes your way. Merrick, this thing. Merrick, this thing flies on down towards you here, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to make 2 Ash Talon attacks. 1, 24, which I think will hit.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage. That's 16 slashing and 10 fire. Would you like to use your reaction on this one?
Yeah.
You want to wait to see the second one?
I'm going to use my reaction now. So,
Gotcha. Very good.
26, half to
13,
13.
13. The second attack is a 24 again. This will hit as well as Merrick. That's 9 and 3. Good call on using it on the first one. Okay,
12.
Merrick, as the second Ash Talon hits you, as it digs into you, the creature pulls, but it doesn't feel like your body moves. Like it's not trying to drag you into the volcano or anything. Instead, you feel this pulse of horrible decaying energy as the creature begins to draw your life away. Much like the red mist, it tries to take from you. As this is what the creature does. It has its multi-attack ability that says it makes 2 attacks. However, if it hits the same target twice, it plunges its beak into the target and drains its life. Merrick, I need you to make a DC 16 strength save, or you will additionally take 10 points of necrotic damage, and the creature will heal for some of that.
Great, the one thing I'm not good at.
Yeah,
You got a
unfortunately.
+5.
There we go.
Let's go. Nice. You succeed, Merrick, here. This is a all or nothing ability, so you take nothing here. The creature tries to draw upon your life here. How do you stop it? What do you do to, like, deflect it?
As my light is being pulled out of me, my eyes kind of get a flash of black and purple feather, and it just comes back into me like.
Retrieves it there. Excellent. The Ash Phoenix looks kind of confused for a moment, feeling as if though it was pulling someone else's soul and not yours, maybe even.
Did Nizlek do his extra turn? I don't remember.
Nizlek didn't have a turn yet. He's on 7. He doesn't act quite yet.
He's after me.
That's right. He was making his saves, and that's how
He
I
was
got
making
confused.
saves. Yeah.
I was like, oh, did he?
Not quite. Somehow our Dex characters got the lowest rolls in this combat. Somehow.
It's my dice, man. I gotta take them out back.
It's the dice. You're just cursed. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've never seen this before. Okay, that is the Ash Phoenixes. Although Merrick, the one next to you, is going to continue its movement. Its additional 50 feet of movement, and it's going to start circling around. And Klaus, as you look down, you see it slowly beginning to ascend towards.
Oh, wait, I used my reaction. I used my reaction already. Shoot.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, this one goes back up to 20 feet and is starting to circle towards Klaus. Speaking of which, Klaus, it is now your turn. Some of your friends
that
are
killed
getting kind
my
of
plan. What'd you do that for, Jay? You saw me measuring, and then you flew away.
I didn't actually see you measuring. Sorry. They are circling around. It sees you. It's not necessarily going for you. It's trying to find a good angle for that Ash Storm attack. Yeah. All right. What you got?
Dang it! That was my plan. Let's still try it. It still will get 2 of them, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's what?
I'm going to try and I want to do a 30-foot cube.
Okay.
And I don't care if people get in it, because I'm going to like do something. 30 foot's like so, kind of like, you know, something like that. That's like 25, but yeah, where I can get both of the birds in it, you know.
Easily, yeah.
And I'll hypnotic pattern, but I will spend a sorcery point to careful spell it, so I can prevent 5 people. So I'll make my party members not have to take 2 to save.
Very good, very, very good. Excellent. Hypnotic pattern is a wisdom save, I believe. There it is. Wisdom saving throw. If they
19.
If they fail, they become incapacitated with speed of 0. Very good. 19. Here are your rolls. First one, natural 1. Second one, 15. Both of them fail. Very good. What does this look like? What images did you conjure in their minds that slowed them down?
It's like, I think it's like literally like Ruidus and like the unknown alien whatever, you know. I think there's like cosmic horror of Ruidus, like the red moon. Their eyes like roll black, yeah, exactly.
Moon,
and some like tentacles
moving, a red
and stuff or
flying,
whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whispers, hush whispers, the
Exactly.
dark red moon. Hell yes. Excellent. A horror movie montage plays in their minds, and they are stunned, just sort of staring up at nothing. Yeah. Okay, very good. Klaus, nicely done. That is your action. You're concentrating on this effect. Yes, I fucked your plans here. As you look over and you see the third one just cruising around towards sort of you.
That was supposed to be you too, and then I'll quicken Eldritch Blast.
Quicken Eldritch Blast, awesome.
Kabam bam. Here we go. Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Ooh, natural
Nice.
1 on the second
Natural
one.
1 will miss. 19 for sure hits.
Oh, I
11
had
points.
advantage. I have advantage because I'm doing the innate sorcery.
Innate sorcery. Yes, you do. That totally hits as well for 14 more points of damage. Nice. Boom, boom. Blasting away. Ashes falling away. And I think you guys kind of see something here when these guys kind of take proper damage here. Klaus, you blast away these things, and they take the damage from your incredible magical power here. But it's as the impact of force sort of detonates. You watch their whole bodies kind of like move, and are almost kind of like washed away, like blasted away. Klaus, can you go give me an Arcana roll of seeing this happen?
Okay, that's pretty good for me.
13. Klaus, something about those like concussive impacts you did, and the way their whole body rippled. They are not like a constant. They're made of this like flowing ash. So in a 13, you think to yourself, their bodies are pretty unstable. If we can produce wind of any kind, I bet they would be very weak to it. After all, they are made of ash.
They're weak to wind, weak to wind. And because I see this guy coming for me, I'm like, I'm just gonna get Nuzlik. You know, I want to get him where basically. Why am I here? Okay, finally. I want to move my 50 feet over here.
Gotcha. Zooming away to the other side. Awesome, awesome. Very good. They're wake to wind, and Magneto flying away with your hands behind your back. Excellent. Very good. Oh, by the way, do me a favor, Zach. Do a little measuring thing because it's stuck.
Oh, yep, got it.
Again, that rolled
No
20
problem.
bucks. Yep. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Yeah, all good, perfect. As you fly away, Klaus, is there any way you would like to try and help in this ritual? For your ritual turn now. You don't have to always help, right? As you realize, like, no, I'm good at killing stuff. I don't know how to fix a bird, right? I'm gonna do what I'm good at.
I think I'm just like my intention was to stun them, you know. So I'll just say I got them under control. I stunned them, you know. Do your thing. So hoping that maybe by distracting them, you can use it a little bit more. Use that opportunity.
If you want to, absolutely, we can say that as you try to sort of like reinforce your hold onto them to keep them docile for some time. It won't break your spell, of course, for the combat of this, but you can give me your spell attack roll as well here to see if your hold on them is strong enough to keep their minds pliable for this cleansing, for this removal, of course.
So how would I just roll?
You can make a spell attack roll or a charisma saving throw, right? It's your spell ability plus proficiency, yeah?
My spell attack is plus 11.
Higher. I forget. So charisma saving throw for you then.
Charisma saving is 8.
Yeah. From all the items, you are beefed up. Your spell attacks are beefed up.
So I just roll an Eldritch Blast, right?
Well, without the extra bonuses, right? So minus 3
without the extra
because you have items that
okay.
increase your spell attacks and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Still, that's a 26 easily here. As you reinforce your hold onto them here, the creatures begin to sort of docile and are unable to move as Sahad is able to apply more of that curse removal onto them. Klaus, that is our first success. As instead of like rejuvenating and healing, you dominate them, right? You force your will onto them here, and they immediately are crushed underneath your spellcasting will. Nice. That is a -2 to the spell, to the ritual, sort of like DC, which, like I said, is a 30. Now it's a 28. Solid work. Solid work, Klaus. I believe that is going to be your turn.
That is my turn.
As Merrick, we now go to you. You got messed up by one of these guys. They are not too far, though. They are hypnotized at the moment. One is still not, and it's sort of circling about.
Alright, well, second, I'm gonna pop one of my common healing potions.
I will remind you, if you want to, lay on hands got changed up. It's a bonus action. If that makes any difference for you. Gotcha.
I'm using one of my potions.
Fair enough. All right, Merrick, it's drinking a potion, but it's like very warm. It's like a hot potion. You're like, oh god, that's a whole different taste now.
It's +9.
Warm potion.
It's like drinking a warm Coca-Cola.
Then I'm going to readjust my position to be next to Sintra.
Okay.
And move to attack. Get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do, absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, unfortunate. Natural 1. It's still happening. The curse is not done with us. Oh my god, no.
Just kind of lean over. Performance anxiety because it's standing still.
Okay.
It's bloody hot in here.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
You take off one button, right? So handsome looking Merrick, you stab forward, but no, you stab through it and the ashes just sort of part, right? You stab through it, but it doesn't hit anything magically significant in there to actually wound it.
I got some sweat. Got sweat in my eye.
Also, Klaus will say, "Do not hit the ones that are hypnotized."
After Merrick swings, right? Like, no.
Not that one.
All right, Merrick, that's your bonus action. I believe that's your turn for the combat.
That's it.
And now for the ritual. Is there any way you would like to try to help with the ritual?
Maybe something. I'm not sure if it's just to do anything, because lay on hands only if I spend 5 hit points of my lay on hands, I can cure one disease or neutralize one poison. These aren't really like you describe them as more as curses.
Mm-hmm.
So
Still, absolutely, it can be that sort of curing, that healing property of it. And once again, during the ritual turn of your actual turn, right, you don't spend any resources. So this is more so me asking you, how do you depict your character helping, right? So you can totally try to lay on hands, kind of like you saw Jiminara try to heal these things, right? And the force of corruption kind of resists it. You can, with lay on hands, try to use that kind of cleansing property, removing of impurity. Right? To try to help.
Because I used my divine sense to get a pinprick on where the red mist is, kind of got a chokehold on this baby phoenix. I'll try and like reach in and use 1 point of lay on hands to like heal the chick within.
Hell yes, that's super clever. I will say absolutely. I will allow you to do this in 2 different ways. You can do this through either a religion roll, which I will give you advantage on because of your previous divine sense, or you can do a sleight of hand roll, trying to reach in there fast enough before the fire burns away at your hand.
I'll try a sleight of hand.
Okay, go right ahead.
I'm definitely using my inspiration for that. Fuck.
Okay, yeah. How is this happening? I'm losing my mind.
That's still not better.
Unfortunately, Merrick, you reach in as fast as you can, and the moment you do, you see this dark ash begin to engulf your hand and begin to manifest as in your divine vision, as red spiders trying to crawl and bite and sting you. And as you have to sort of retrieve, you push as hard as you can, but the creature moves back instinctually, some part of this curse resisting still. As you retrieve your hand, kind of flicking your hand, you see some of your sort of like forearm hairs are burned away, but you're mostly fine. Unfortunately, not quite a success here. Very clever attempt, can still work in the future, but not yet.
That's my turn.
All right. Oof, some bad luck for us, gang. Nizlik, it is now your turn. Jiminara, back to you next.
Okay, how
Nizlik.
high up is the birdie here?
The one that is not hypnotized is 20 feet up. It was sort of like striking down and then flying back up.
Okay, so I'm 12 feet tall. Does my staff grow too?
Yeah, everything you have becomes enlarged.
So what's that range become?
So you have an effective reach because you are a large-sized creature, right? And you have like a staff with you. The quarterstaffs don't have like the reach property of a weapon, right? So that means your effective reach is 10 plus 5, so 15 feet.
And it's 20 feet up.
Just slightly far away. If you could like jump or something, but it's like above lava, right? That's the tricky part.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about how to do that. I think Nizlik is just gonna hold his action. He's step back and hold his action until it comes closer.
Gotcha.
And get ready to hit it.
Understood. Now the creature is just as likely to attack anyone here. How would you provoke it to come your way instead?
Well, I think, judging by what he's seeing going on with the ash, if he can understand it, and these things are covered in eyes, right?
Not you guys didn't see that. That was Merrick's divine sensibility.
Okay, never mind.
Saw them instead of ash, looking like millions of spiders instead.
Okay, so it's just ash.
No,
to you, it just looks like black soot and ash.
I shared the descriptor with them before the fight.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying only you with your divine sense can see that they look like that. They look like that for you. For them, they just look like giant ash birds.
Sure.
Right, so Nizlik, would you try to do something to provoke it?
I don't think Nizlik knows how to provoke a flying phoenix.
You can just ready an attack then, in case it comes over.
Yeah, he's the closest target other than Connor. He's the biggest target other than Connor. So I think he'll just ready an action to attack.
Excellent.
Because the other two hypnotized, he heard that, and if this can get close, he can probably stun it.
Any bonus action? You want to try and like bonus action spend a point and dodge maybe or something or anything?
No, we're good.
Chillin'. Understood. Okay, Nizlik, for your ritual turn, is there anything you would like to maybe try to do to help the ritual? Currently, we are at DC 28. We got reduced once. There's Silvery Barbs and Bardic Inspiration going on. Still, it's going to be a hard check at this point.
I don't know how I could. He's got.
Yeah, fair.
He's just a hitter.
Sure. Like I said, the guy said as well, right? So if you guys can like fight these,
I think then if there's any like ash clumps coming around him or whatever, the caster guy, Zahir, maybe he like runs around and swipes out the big clumps or something and comes back to position. I don't know.
You also heard you heard Klaus say that like try wind or wake to wind. You have a quarterstaff. You can like do the helicopter thing, right? To like blow away some wind or maybe something like that, right? I'll leave it to you. Helicopter. Sorry, I have the accent for it.
I mean, is that something he can do though, like, physically? Because it's not a skill.
Not necessarily, right? That's what I'm saying. I leave it to you to improvise. How would he fight a pile of ash flying at him?
I mean, he is big. He's got a horse staff. He can use like cut through the ash with it. I guess blow it away. Use the strength behind the movement to use the wind behind it to sweep it away.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Absolutely. You can go ahead and give me either a perception roll to sort of intercept and predict the movement of the wildly moving ash, or you can also give me a sleight of hand roll to see if you can move as fast as it moves to block and sort of bash away many of its attacks.
They're both the same, but sleight of hand one sounds more like his style, so we'll do that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice. DC 17 for these, friends. That is a success. And once again, it's not just these creatures fighting here, but also we have like a cloud of ash and flaming embers floating around us here. And as some of it begins to close in on the Archpriest here, Nizlik, you blocking some of these attacks, dispersing them, sending them flying and falling into the volcano below. Nizlik, you reduce the DC by additional 2 points.
Sweet.
Okay. Very good. Initiative 0. This is our first check here. The Everburning, the Sahad the Everburning here is going to attempt to make a religion roll. He makes this religion roll with Silvery Barbs, which gives him advantage. His DC is 26, and he has a D6 Bardic Inspiration here. Here is the religion roll. 22. Okay, Jess, I need you to roll a d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, we end it on the first round here. 1, 2, 3 is not going to be enough.
Nope. Damn.
You rolled in secret, but yes, I can still see it in there. Unfortunately, Sintra rolled a 2, putting us at 24. As he tries to cleanse them, unleashes a wave of fire, a pulse wave that washes away heat so extreme, but not to you guys. To you, feels like healing and rejuvenating. As it washes across, all of you, first of all, regain 10 hit points as these healing fires explode from him here. They hit the phoenixes and they shriek in pain and such, but are left kind of weakened, and yet their darkness ignites once more. So everybody recover 10 hit points as we go into the next round. Now the DC goes from 30 to base DC of 28 as they're getting more and more weakened. As Geminara, we start with you. First, your combat turn.
I see that this phoenix is going to be a problem with them going far away. So she's going to reach her hand out, and right here, she's going to cast Shadow Tree.
Shadow Tree. Hey, look at that. Geminara points over and conjures from the floor a tree that rises. A massive tree that's 20 foot tall, 5 foot in diameter, and you and any allies can climb it easily, while it is pretty much unclimbable by any enemies. Geminara, what does this tree look like?
It says shadow tree, so it's gonna look like a willow tree, but that has died. So, but it's gonna be. I want everyone in our party to be able to go through it, to be able to climb it if they need to.
Jen, do me a favor, just draw a little X on the map where you want it to be. For the rest of you guys, there's a tree that grows there that you guys can climb by just spending movement. I don't think you even need grasp of climbing. Creature can interact with the tree. Creature, no, sounds like a high percent, that doesn't matter. Can interact with the tree, can climb its branches, which gives the creature half cover. So if you guys want to, you can go climb that tree, gain some cover while you're up there as well. Very good. Shadow Tree is in play. Geminara, that's your action.
Yes, I'm going to. I can't get rid of this damn drawing thing.
I see you're leaving dots on the map, and I'm deleting
them.
Oh
my god, I'm trying to get off of the damn thing. Okay.
No, in the top left, if you just press Control S, I believe, it'll just switch you over to the pointing tool.
Yeah. She does. I don't have
bonus actions. I don't know if you have much.
I do not, and I already casted a spell. Oh. Did we discuss about Healer's Kit? Do they count as a bonus action to do it on combat?
No. Healer's Kit is still an action to do, unless, of course, you're a Thief Rogue, which you get to do it as a bonus.
Okay. No one is really low in besides them two. They're not like the group as a whole isn't low.
Yeah.
Low
We
enough.
got a little bit of Phoenix healing, which helped. All right.
Okay, that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay, Geminara, at the end of your turn, these 3 Ash Phoenixes as a group have 3 legendary actions. 2 are currently incapacitated. To the 1 remaining one is going to use it to move. This creature looks around. First of all, I gotta make a quick roll here for it. Oh, why doesn't that work? I'll do it manually. Oh, wow. 19 minus 1 still enough here. The 1 remaining Phoenix is going to take that 1 legendary action to take the move action. As Klaus, it flies in your face. It flies directly towards you. It looks down to the 2 others, shrieks angrily. That was an Arcana roll. I was trying to roll Arcana for it. It has a -1. It got a 19 -1. It realizes that whatever you did a moment ago to them has them like weirdly dazed, and it's going to start moving towards you to help its brethren. All right, Geminara, we do have your ritual turn still. Would she try to help, and how?
Well, I'm gonna go. I don't want to attack the ones that are like stunned, so I guess I will go after this one to try to heal it.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And I have a +8, I think.
Yes, you do to your this is your spell attack bonus here. Yeah. Basically, as you now once again, if you do the same thing, because the darkness resisted you before, it is going to be at disadvantage, right? It's going to be harder to achieve what you did last time if you just keep trying the same thing. Yeah. So instead, this time, if you wanted to try to roll a medicine check instead, right, you wouldn't have disadvantage of that, or any other check you think is applicable.
I mean, if I could use a medicine check, I didn't. I mean,
or like insight or anything that you think would be applicable here.
Yeah, I mean, I would do medicine over anything else because that's what my highest is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially...
Let's do it.
Okay.
As you focus your healing powers here and unleash them, let's see it. Number to beat is 17.
Oh, +8.
Well, it's already +8 in there. You see, you're all done.
No, she gave me a +8. Sintra, I never used it.
Yeah, I gave you I gave her a D6 inspiration.
Oh, D6. I'm sorry. Well, it's never gonna matter then.
It's not gonna matter. Unfortunately, the max it could be is a 17 here.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
My God. I'm pretty sure just the inspirations are cursed. Every time you guys have re-rolled, you've got it either the same or less somehow. As Geminara, you try to expel all the healing you can, but the darkness is still repelling it. it is not allowing your healing to go through still. The creature shrieks, angrily emboldening its shadowy flame. Jibinara, it's the end of your
Julio
turn.
will give advantage to Sintra as a help action.
Julio helps, and then Connor.
Oh, no, he can't attack that.
He's a little far, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his movement is. Yeah, he'll do that. She's
Connor
not. He's
can move 30 feet.
He might be able to get to this one that's attacking Klaus.
Yeah. It's 20 feet up, and he's a huge creature, so he can totally reach it.
Yeah, he would do the grapple if he could, so that way he could stop him attacking Klaus. That way, if Klaus can be able to get away.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's give me that. It's a dex save on the part of the creature, right? Or strength save? Strength save on the part of the creature. Here's the save. 14? DC's 14. He just barely makes it. All right. He avoids the grapple by the skin of his teeth, by the fluff of his feathers. I'm not sure. All right. Excellent. Jibinara, it tries. Not quite successful here. I believe that's going to be your turn.
Yes.
All right. Sintra. Before we go to your turn, the Ash Phoenix is going to use one of those legendary actions, those villainous, corrupted legendary actions. Klaus is going to try and claw you once. It wants you to stop with this foul magic. That is a 15?
I would have shield.
Oh, shield.
It's my AC
okay,
is
nice.
my AC is 15.
Very good, very good call. Shield goes up, gives you protection until your next turn. +5 to AC. Huge. Sintra. Now we go to you.
Well, let's bonus action.
Mm-hmm. There's one Phoenix that is not incapacitated.
No, I know that's fine. I'm not worried about that terribly much at the moment. I'm going to use my bonus action to I'm gonna drop our bless. And I'm gonna cast Embrace Destiny at level 2.
Embrace Destiny, awesome.
Yeah, so I'll give you 2 of these. What do we got here? That and that. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, that's fair.
Awesome.
I'll hold on to
goes
those.
down. That's your bonus action.
Yep. Let's see. All right. That bonus action. For my action,
I will mention here, Sintra, can you go ahead and give me a religion perception or insight roll? As you take a look at these shadow creatures, they're sort of incapacitated in front of you, but there's something about them that you might notice. DC 13, either insight or perception. Okay.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use that 12. I'm gonna use that 12 I just rolled.
Oh yeah, that you just now got. Very good. You're 12 plus your 4 here instead of yet another natural one. As you look to these, you see the shadow and the corruption that is within these creatures. And yeah, they're incapacitated at the moment. You wonder, they don't look that as strong. Right? You were smacking them around and such. They sure can hit hard, but you imagine in form like this, they can't be that durable. In fact, the shadow and the corruption within them. You feel the axe that you're holding burning with radiance. As your eyes lay upon them here, you don't see it like Merrick did, that point of light within that can be reached into. You see instead all of the shadow and the corruption surrounding it, this pure force of evil and darkness. Mechanically speaking here, Sintra, you learn as a paladin something very, very lovely to hear, and that is that these Ash Phoenixes are vulnerable to radiant damage. As you see them sort of trying to fight off the hypnotic pattern. Now still hypnotized, unable to move. However, vulnerable to radiant as you look to them. You still have your action.
Validly.
What is this? Ready actions are just triggered since the Venus move in range. No, that was his legendary action. He still has his turn. It's like, But yeah, what you got, Sintra?
About enmity upon this man.
Okay, gotcha. Clown says, you're like, wait, no! And then you see, like, woo, giant glowing axe.
It starts charging up. And
Wait.
he's gonna... It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
Mostly.
Nuclear strike coming down. Oh, max damage as well. That hits.
And is
19?
is a
Okay.
does this in any way, shape, or form because of the corruption count as a fiend?
This creature counts as a celestial and undead.
Ooh. Okay.
That's all you need to hear. Send it.
That's all I need to hear.
It is strangely enough both.
And since it is vulnerable,
You roll the damage
vulnerability.
normally, and then we'll double it afterwards.
well, do you want me to the macro I have for smite will just let me denote it as a crit, and then it would just double it. Make it easier for you.
Well, no, because that's not how it works, right? Vulnerability straight up doubles it. Crits roll more dice.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, 26. So 52 extra. You do 71 points of damage. As you ignite your axe here, we hear the bass here, sort of the sound of it blast away here to the rhythm of that Phoenix song. You look over as Klaus like, wait, no, don't. As you're like, I know what I'm doing. You slam into this thing with 71 points of damage. The body of the Phoenix explodes. You watch Shadow and Ash wash in every single direction as the creature is instantly slain. It reels in pain and moves around in tornado and vortex of shadow, and it falls to the ground, all this pile of shadow, and you watch as the ashes wash away. You see a singular phoenix egg sitting there, but unlike being like a giant bird egg with like celestial glow to it, it's just like blackened, inky, shadowy webs that are wrapped around the egg. And then you watch it begin to stir very slowly. The creatures have been destroyed. For its next turn, it'll simply do nothing. In turn after that, it will emerge again, as a phoenix does. This one is out of the fight for like a turn and a half.
Okay. Cool.
Very nice.
See, I told you. I know what I'm doing.
Why couldn't you hit this one? It points to the one literally
20 feet up.
Oh yes, just let me grow wings. And then she's gonna run over here.
All right, excellent. And now for the ritual, destroying one of these phoenixes.
Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
way.
I was gonna say for the ritual, destroying one of the phoenixes reduces the DC by 2. So the DC is now 26.
See, I double know what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, you're insane.
You rush over to the other one.
Wait. You and all the shit you do on Bella do not get to call me insane. I'm having my crazy ass Bella moment. Leave me alone.
The other one, you see just sort of floating, hypnotized as well.
They have no save. They're going to be stunned. They don't do anything.
But I'm lowering the DC actively.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm helping through violence. Excellent. You mark this one.
Yep. That's an 18.
18 hits, 13 points of damage.
And here, we're gonna spin this because we spin things here. That
right,
and yes, and submit and boom.
27 doubled to 54 points out of a 67. This one is barely left standing. You blast this one to an absolute corner edge of its existence, but the ashes don't fall away entirely. The creature is in singular digits, but it is still alive. As the ashes sort of blast away, it looks to you, its form falling apart. It shrieks loudly in your face, and then it's going to try and pluck your eyes out on its turn. Okay, it was a good gambit. We were a few numbers away, a few digits away.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yes, I do. And so I still have movement. So
yeah,
I'm going to actually.
This guy will attack you if you.
Yeah. Nizlik, what was your held action?
To smack a guy.
To smack a guy.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as it comes in range to hit it.
Yeah, Sintra, if you want to provoke that, you could go to Nizlik instead, and this thing is probably going to chase after you smacked it so hard, giving him that reaction attack.
Yes.
I need you to say it as in a form of a confirmation, not a question.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm trying to think, because like I know what I want to do for my ritual action. It's just because like I want to use lay on hands on the egg that is now exposed.
Once again, it doesn't matter where you are on the map. This could have been like your ritual thing is like sometimes happens sometimes during your turn.
Yep, then I run here.
Okay, excellent. Sintra, for your ritual action, you want to try and like reach to the egg and heal it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my lay on hands on the egg.
Absolutely awesome. Go ahead and give me, and this is similarly kind of like a spell attack roll. This is your spellcasting ability, which is charisma plus your proficiency. I would say charisma saving throw, but I know you are paladin. Your charisma saving throws are actually way more beefed. So give me, if you have a spell attack roll of some sort, that's what this would equate to.
I do not. I have all saving throws.
No worries. Give me just a straight charisma roll, and then we'll add a 3 on top of it. As you try to reach out and heal. Nice. Very good. 25 is fantastic here as you watch some of the healing begin to spread through the egg here. The DC is lowered. It started at 28, went down to 26 because one success, and then we destroyed one Phoenix, which was a 24. And now you heal this one, which goes down to 22 DC. Nicely done. As Sindra, you're focusing healing this thing as it's trying to hatch from the egg.
And
see, like the spider.
I'm going to throw another inspiration on the Birdman.
Okay, gotcha.
We're going to make sure this happens.
Throw another inspiration here. Very good, Sintra. That's going to be you as it's Phoenix time now. Phoenix, number 1. 5 or 6 is bad news. That's bad news. Okay, the Phoenix over here is going to unleash a 30-foot cone of ashes towards Sintra, Geminara, and Nizlik. Sintra, Geminara, Nizlik, I need you guys to give me a dex saving throw, or you guys take 26 necrotic damage, and you become blinded by the ashes.
Congratulations, you all have a +5.
Nice.
You said dex?
Dex save, yes, 16 is the number.
That's not gonna be good.
Oof. Nizlik, evasion, taking no damage. Geminara, success, taking half, so 13. Sintra, 13, right? No advantage, I believe?
No.
I was like, what the hell? Ogre sound. Gotcha. That is not quite what we're looking for. Sintra, that's full damage is 26. After the creature blinds
you... I'm gonna give myself my 7. That's gonna make this 17.
Oh, nice. There we go. You succeed. So 13 points damage, not blinded. A creature, enraged, rushes forward towards you, Sintra. Nizlik, you get your reaction attack here. As a reaction, you can unleash that attack. 9 is going to miss. A natural 2 is unlucky here. Something is not right. All right. Next up, Klaus, the one in front of you here, is going to position this away, and then it's going to unleash on you from above, on you and Connor. Which, by the way, Connor can get an attack of opportunity as this thing flies diagonally, like, past Klaus upwards. Jen, if you want Connor to make an attack.
Oh yes.
Wasn't
yes,
Connor
yes.
like trying to grapple him?
He would try again if you want to, as a reaction.
Yes. Constrict.
Constrict, here's your dex. No, sorry, strength save. Still, that's an 18 plus instead of 5. It's
Silvery
a plus
barbs?
3. Oh, silvery barbs is a reaction. Here's the reroll. 14 exactly. That's the DC. Unfortunately, still succeeds. Sintra, were you given the
Advantage to Birdman.
advantage to Sahad, the Everburning? All right, he moves here, and I need Connor and Klaus to make a dex save as an Ash Storm hits you both. Nice, very low roll here. Klaus and Connor, I need a DC 16, or you take 19 necrotic, and you become blinded. Connor is blinded again. Klaus fails by 1, unfortunately. Klaus, the bless spell is just now gone. That is going to be 19.
I never was blessed.
Oh, that's right. You had the innate sorcerer on it. That's what that was. Gotcha. Okay, that's 19 damage to both of you guys. And now you are blind. Yes, you are blinded. Which for spellcasters can be very nasty if your spell specifies a target you see within range. All right, that is going to be the creature's whole turn as Klaus. We go to you. Your spell is no longer active, as one of the targets was destroyed. The other one is barely alive, but was hit.
This is hilarious. I'm like reading the spell to see exactly if it requires sight. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
And
you have to see the target you're shooting.
A creature within range. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
Oh, no. Firebolt as well as Eldritch Blast. That's why everyone loves Eldritch Blast. You don't need to see your targets. So if as long as they're within range and not behind like total cover, you can take a shot. It's just a creature in range. That's all.
That's why. Exactly. It doesn't see a creature you can see within range.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast. That's why everyone loves it. Now you are blind, so it would be disadvantage. However, you have your innate sorcery, so it's a normal roll.
Normal roll. Okay.
Why not? Where are you going? You want to go for the guy who's single digits to try and?
I'll try to kill this guy, if possible, and then I'll. Yeah. So let's say let's send a blast over at him.
Normal roll actually. Sorry. Go right ahead.
23.
Nice. That hits and destroys. The Ash Phoenix is shattered and destroyed. The DC goes from 22 now to 20.
And now the second beam will go towards the guy in front of me.
Let's go.
22 to hit.
22 again. Nice. 15 points of damage. Okay, this one is close to bloodied.
I will quicken for 2 more.
Quicken for 2 more. Let's go. Blam blam.
Blam.
Hit.
Blam.
Natural with this. Both, right? Blinded. You. So, what does this look? Is this like pew pew at that guy, or I'm imagining you just spinning in a circle and shooting like beams everywhere? Oh, that's damage. Nice. 19 extra 50. Yeah. What does this look like? Oh, you don't destroy it.
Think
again,
once
singular digits.
Like Sintra like breaks the spell, the hold I had on the other one, so I just happen to like know in my mind exactly where that one is, sends a bolt over there, and then it's just like pissed off at this one that just like blinded it, and he's just like freaking like just unloading right in front of it, just like, you know.
Hell yeah. Nice. Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Blasting away. That one's destroyed. DC's now 20. This one's barely standing, barely alive there in front of you. Klaus, are you flying anywhere? Are you staying right there?
I think I'm just gonna mug it. I'm gonna mug it down. I'm just gonna be like, I think, because if I move, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity. So you look over there confidently, like, how do you like that? You're blind. You're looking the wrong way, right? Excellent. There's Ash. I look towards Connor instead of Merrick.
Connor's staring at you like, what the fuck did I do? Actually, Connor's blind as well. He can't fucking, he doesn't know either. Amazing. All right. Very good. Klaus, very nicely done. Merrick, Sorry, Klaus, your ritual turn.
Oh gosh.
Is there anything else you would try to do? Sitting at
I
DC
mean,
20 right now.
I don't know what else I can do.
If there's nothing, that's fine. That's okay.
I will try to persuade the phoenix to come to its senses.
Okay. Try to like calm it, right, or something like that. You can try to persuade it, or you can try to intimidate it, right, or
You're
something like that.
Me.
Absolutely, your choice. How he would approach this, then, huh?
Calm down. You know, you've been a little bit unruly, but we can, you know.
Just screaming at you. Yeah, give me a persuasion roll as you blast it with a beam, and then go like, "Let's all calm down." Give me that persuasion roll. Your DC 17.
21.
Nice. As your persuasion is enough at least to sort of kind of hold it at bay from immediately violently attacking here, getting it at least distracted here. Klaus, you reduce the DC by another 2. DC is now 18. Very good. Klaus, that's going to be your turn. Merrick, your turn next.
I'll walk, move 5, 10, 15. Next to Klaus, and I'll stab this last Ash Phoenix.
The Phoenix is currently 20 feet up, but both of them are flying up in the air.
Oh, they're up in the air. Okay.
If you have a dagger, you can lob it up there.
Jump up and grab Klaus's broom.
Get your ride.
Actually, I got something better. I will. I don't get sneak attack because Klaus is.
No, you do. You do. Klaus is next to the creature. As long as you have an ally next to the creature and they're not incapacitated, like stunned or something, you get your sneak attack. Even though Klaus is blinded, the creature is like paying attention to him.
I'll use my hand crossbow and fire a bolt.
Hell yes, Fire away. 16 is good enough. 16 definitely hits. Give me some damage. Oh, and the sneak attack as well. 20 points of damage. Merrick, you aim, boom, take a shot here. Your bolt travels into the creature, and the ashes poof, detonate. The ashes swirl down, all the way in front of you. The creature is destroyed, and you see in the middle of the ashes, as they fall away, a singular egg sitting in the middle. Nicely done, Merrick. That is another -2. We are sitting at DC 16 now. Very nicely done. All right, excellent. That's your action. Any bonus actions or anything like that, or would you like to go to your ritual turn?
I'll do my ritual turn.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I'll actually place a hand on the egg that's sitting in the ashes of this thing, and I'll try and use my lay on hand ability again.
Awesome. Now, last time you used your sort of like spell attack roll here. This time, if you try to do the same thing, it'll be a disadvantage. So instead, if you want to, you can also try medicine, you can try insight, you can try religion, perhaps. You tell me what feels appropriate here as he tries. So what, does it feel like he's trying to sort of like heal it, rejuvenate it, or is he using some of that sort of Raven Queen power to restore balance, to restore proper fate to it? Like, you tell me what the kind of like healing or corruption removal this feels like.
This feels like trying to bring the creature back to its proper like pathway, its fate.
Yes, awesome. You tell me then. Religion, insight, maybe, medicine, perhaps, or do you have anything? Last time it was sleight of hand, and you tried to reach on in. There's nothing to reach in much this time. Just an egg now.
Honestly, they're all terrible, so it doesn't really matter. Everything you ask me to do, Jay, like all my options are just awful.
Yeah. If you want to, like, I'm always up for it. If you want to lawyer another skill or ability or something, right? Go right ahead. I'm down to listen. Can I acrobatics my way into
no,
it?
this is more I want to try and coax the creature back to its proper path.
Oh, like persuasion? Yeah, okay, awesome, absolutely. As you reach out to it, connect with it, as you try to summon it back to the right path. Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion roll instead.
Come back, little phoenix. This is not the matron's path for you.
And I'll give you advantage because you just slew it. Oh, Jesus, you don't need it. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're good. 20 fine. You reach out to it again with your vision. All the spiders crawling across this tiny little flamey chick. As you reach out to it here, you watch as it looks up to you, and the spiders begin to burn away and are destroyed as the flame begins to burn brighter. As we see raven feathers slowly falling from the sky, you reach out to it, and it kind of starts walking onto your hand very slowly. As you open your eyes, your hand on the egg there. Nicely done, Merrick. That is additional -2. The DC is now 14 for the ritual here. Nicely fucking done. As you look back, you see all of your friends in position here and such. I believe that's going to be your turn.
Yep.
All right. Very cool. Very nicely done. Nizlik. There's no more enemies left to fight. But if you want to give a help in the ritual somehow, you totally can. You see two of your friends helping with the eggs. The last egg is right in front of you here.
I think he'll go pick up that egg and bring it closer to the caster and just watch the caster intently.
Okay.
I don't know how he can really help.
You see Sahad immediately turn and try to focus on the egg that you brought here. If you want to, Nizlik, you can give me a Constitution saving throw holding the egg being superheated, right? Extremely hot, as you bring it up to him and hold it just enough for the ritual to finish.
Welp.
Oh my. Natural 1. That is not going to do it, unfortunately, as the burning sort of makes you drop it. The egg falls to the ground, all the ashes kind of falling from it here. Too hot to handle, too hot to hold. Nizlik, at the end of your turn here, Sahad, the ever-burning, he... Hold, friends, hold. I feel it. The corruption, it flees before you. It fears you. It fears the pure flame. And he unleashes the wave of fire. First of all of you guys regain 10 hit points. If you took any damage or not, you regain 10 hit points. Next, with the silvery barbs and he has advantage. His DC is 14. He has a D6 to add to this. Here is the religion roll with advantage. 22 with the extra D6. Jess, you're rolling in secret still, just so you know, but that's an extra 1 from Jess here. The 23 total. As you watch the Sahad the Ever-Burning conjure a flame in his hand, says, "Corruption of the Spider Queen, darkness of the Red Mist. You stand no chance before the light ever-burning. Children of the flaming soul, return to your righteous path. Return to..." And you watch as he begins to conjure an orb of fire. And it starts as like a little orb at first, but by the end of it, he's holding it above his head, above you guys here. As you guys are all looking up, there is a 40-foot diameter flaming sphere that he's like conjuring above here in the middle of the volcano. All of the adult phoenixes above begin to caw and sing louder, swirling faster and faster, spinning in a circle, conjoining and then becoming a part of this massive flaming sphere. The eggs begin to crack, and then the heat and the flame and the brightness comes down from above. Merrick, your hand on one egg there. Sintra, hand on the other, as Nizlik is trying to hold the other egg here. We see Geminara sending the healing energies outward here. We see as Klaus, you yourself, using your magic to sort of hold down these creatures, to coerce them to come forth here. You watch as the eggs shatter, and instead of darkness and ashes, bright light beams out from within. And bursting forth are 3 beautiful, clandestine, flaming birds that emerge from below. You watch as Sahad falls to his knees as these 3 firebirds, these phoenixes, all rise and caw loudly. You watch as they circle you all above and then finally land amongst you all here. You see Sahad slowly stand up and look around, sweat pouring down his face. These phoenixes, these 3 young phoenixes, look to you all, and they all kind of starts talking, saying in common language, "Heroes, thank you. We were trapped in a place of darkness. Sahad and the rest of you all, you've shown us the light again. Merrick, the one next to you, says the proper path for us. They look to you all and bow their heads deeply before leaping off the edge and rocketing down into the lava, where you see them swimming like ducks would in a lake, as the other phoenixes slowly circle above. Sahad stands up. We've done it. Thank you all. Your help was crucial for this ritual. I have to say, in all the years I've spent here as the Flame Keeper, I've never seen such a righteous, powerful group. What is that tree doing there? He looks over to the side, sees the shadow tree in his volcano, just kind of confused. All right, a little odd, but nevertheless, thank you all. The might of the Phoenix's Nest is yours to command, yours to help you, to aid you. We shall lend you the wing of fire and light to fly upon into the lands of shadow. And not only that, for your deeds. And you watch now the 3 phoenixes that sort of dove down into the lava bring out these giant sort of volcanic boulders that they drop down, and as they drop down, you watch them crack and pop open as you realize they are hollowed out, and each holds what looks to be a valuable magical item in there. As Sahad turns and says, for what you've done, a small tribute, a gift for your bravery. Please, take these, carry them with you, and I hope they aid you in the terrible darkness where you will soon find yourselves. As you guys are successful with the ritual here, is there anything you guys wanted to ask him or tell him or say to him or amongst yourselves here? Or do you guys want to take a look at what these like magical artifacts he's gifted you guys is?
Aren't these phoenix made of fire?
Yeah, very much so made of fire, yes.
How are we gonna get a ride? Isn't that gonna hurt our ass?
He looks to you all and says, to mortal men, to normal people with no valiant ember of fire, of honor and destiny within their souls, yes, they would scorch away your very skin, soul, body, and flesh, but not you, as you all have earned the mark of eternal summer. And he opens his arms out, and a wave of fire, so bright and violent, engulfs you all. But as the fire wraps around you all, do not feel any pain. Do not feel any hurt at all, as you guys gain a boon for helping here in the ritual along some of the magical goodies to protect you from the Phoenix fire. As well as to help you in your journey. You guys watch as on the back of your palm or like biceps or any part of your body you guys want to, a small celestial fey rune of eternal summer will appear. This is what you guys get. You guys can add a new feature to your character sheets called Mark of the Eternal Summer. Basically, what this says: when you deal damage with a weapon or a spell, your target takes extra fire damage. Additionally, when you restore hit points to yourself or another creature, a blast of fire damages all creatures within 5 feet of the healed creature. Both of these effects deal fire damage equal to your proficiency bonus and can only deal damage once per turn. So friends, keep in mind, first attack you land on a turn does extra 3 points of fire damage. Or if you heal yourself by drinking a potion or a spell or any kind of healing, a burst of fire explodes from.
Suddenly, those 25 points of lay on hands just became so much more deadlier.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Spin them one at a time.
Every time you just a little bit, and boom, fire explodes from you. You guys can go ahead and mark down add your Mark of Eternal Summer, Blessing of the Phoenix's Nest.
Jay, out of curiosity, what is the additional damage? Is it D4, D6?
No, it says in there if you
Proficiency bonus.
Both of these effects deal bonus to you equal to your proficiency, so 3 extra damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's it hopefully will help. As he looks to you, Nizlik says, "You have our gratitude and our blessing. That alone will help." He looks up and says, "Solus, would you be so kind?" And you hear a shriek, and you watch as one of these massive phoenixes, boom, lands over here like a tidal wave of flame. As it rights itself up, it opens its wings out, and as fire bursts from it, it washes over you guys harmless. Yeah. As Solus, the Phoenix here, will be your vehicle, your transportation.
Cool. Can't wait to tell Alondra this. I have a Phoenix blessing.
As Medic is heading towards toward their ride, he looks over to Zahad. Thank you again for aiding us.
What's in the rocks?
Yeah.
Excellent. You guys take a look at the rocks, and it's loot, and it's different kinds of magical loot here. Now, it doesn't seem to be like, oh, they were saving these. It's personalized loot. That's excellent for all of you guys. No, it's just like a handful of items that they offer you guys as a thank you. For example, the first item you find is something called... Yep, there we go. You see a handful of items. First item you see is a set of leather bracers marked with Fey runes. This is an uncommon magic item called Bracers of Fey Kind. You put these on, and they are inscribed with silver runes. While you have them, you ignore difficult terrain created by dense foliage. In addition, you have advantage on animal handling and persuasion rolls when dealing with Fey or woodland creatures. These are the bracers of Fey Kind. Next
These
up,
aren't
you
tailored
see
to anyone at all. Definitely not Jiminara flavored.
I mean, whatever. They work for everyone whoever wants to. Next up, you see a shield with the symbol of a burning hot phoenix, like a sun symbol at the center. This, my friends, is a shield of the sun. This is an uncommon magical shield that says while you wear it, you have resistance to necrotic damage and advantage against being blinded. This is the equivalent of getting the Dragon Slayer after killing the dragon in the dungeon, right? These Ash Phoenixes that did necrotic damage and blinded you, now you get the shield that prevents that, right? The Shield of the Sun is the next magical item in the group. You see in a small rock that opens here, a petrified, but ever sort of fulminating and burning is a phoenix feather, named Phoenix Down Feather. This very rare magical item counts as a diamond for the purposes of any of these resurrection type spells.
It's so funny.
When you use it, you can roll a d20. If you roll a 1, it is consumed. Any other roll, it's like an infinite rerolling diamond, right? For any revival spells. A Feather of Phoenix. Next up, you see a lantern. As you pick up the lantern and look at it, you see within the lantern, inside of the lantern, is a tiny little fire, like an elemental, and he's just dancing inside. You see he's doing a little dance inside. As this is a Flame Friend lantern. It's a rare magical lantern, but if you want to attune to it, you must make a DC 10 charisma save to bond with the lantern. If you don't, he doesn't like you and doesn't want to be your friend. It grants a few abilities. First of all, it lets you. It's a lantern, right? It can like illuminate areas. It functions as a lantern. Additionally, it lets you use the produce flame cantrip with it, using wisdom as your spellcasting modifier for it. Additionally, you can call upon the power of the fire elemental inside to give you one of the following benefits for 1 hour. You can either gain resistance to fire damage. Whenever you hit with a melee attack, that creature takes fire damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack, they sort of like take damage back, right? So when someone hits you, you do fire damage back to them if you choose that one. Or the last one says, one time, you cast Burning Hand spell at 3rd level with the lantern. And whenever you use this power, whichever one you chose, you can use any of the powers until next. And then if you do nasty stuff that the elemental doesn't like kill a bunch of other fire elementals or stuff like that, the little guy inside the lantern can choose not to be your friend and cancel a tune. So yeah, you see just a guy doing a little dance. He's like a baby Groot doing a little baby Groot dance inside of the lantern. And the last one is a staff. You see a powerful staff that emanates power of all of the seasons of the Archfey. Quite literally, you find a very rare magical item. It's called Staff of the Four Seasons. This can be attuned to only by Druid, Monk, Warlock, Wizard, or Sorcerer. However, this staff is set to 1 season. You can spend 10 minutes to change what season it's attuned to. By default, it is a +2 magical staff that does 1d8 additional damage based on what season it is. Cold for winter, radiant for spring, fire for summer, and necrotic for autumn. It has 10 charges, and you can use your spell or focus save, DC, or spell attack, and focus attack to cast the following spells. The staff is currently attuned only to summer and spring at the moment. However, in your journeys, you might be able to unlock winter and autumn as well. Spring and summer give you some fantastic spells like Burning Hands or Spike Growth or even Fireball. That's it. While spring gives you Guiding Bolt, Moonbeam, and Plant Growth. It regains charges daily at dawn. If you roll a 1, it loses its power forever. A very rare magical staff of the Feylands, the Staff of the Four Seasons. That's a lot of loot. If you guys are interested, it's right under the Rescue Team folder, backup Rescue Team folder. It's in the folder that says Rescue Team Items. You will see all of the items there from the Bracelet of the Fey kind upwards that you found. So, any particular interest in any of these particular items?
I kind of dig the bracers. I think they're kind of neat.
Klaus is good.
Klaus trusts no Fey.
Hey, actually, like, Klaus is looking through all this, is like, what is this? Are all the magic items like some Fey bullshit?
How dare you? They throw you into a volcano. No. But yeah, I think I don't think we got anyone who can. Do we have anyone who can resurrect? Can Jiminara?
Yeah, me. Yeah,
revivify?
I can.
Yeah. There you go, Jiminara. You have infinite revivify item, right? So the infinite diamond right there.
Oh, is it infinite?
As long as you don't roll 1.
As long as you roll a d20 when you use it, and as long as you don't get a 1, it is not consumed. It just stays.
Oh man. Okay.
There you go. You can have a Phoenix down feather. I don't think anyone else can do resurrection, so yeah.
If it's over to everyone, Merrick's kind of drawn to the Flame Friend.
Yeah, if it's all right with anyone, Merrick, you can go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw. Your DC is 10 to see if the little guy likes you. 16. Okay, yep, nice. You rolled a saving throw, but -3 to that, you're still fine. That is more than enough.
Oh, I heard you say saving throw, not check. Sorry.
No, just it's fine. It's fine either way here. As Merrick, you see the little guy doing a dance, and you immediately realize that he's trying to dance with you, right? Do you start dancing with him, or do you just like clap? Or how do you like appease him?
Actually, sorry. This might be. I just realized it's wisdom, not charisma for spell casting.
Right, but that's only for the produce flame cantrip, right? That's the only part that uses wisdom.
Yeah, no. I guess Merrick kind of holds it up. Does it have a specific color to it, or?
Yeah, it's a little bright like a golden flame.
Greetings, little friend. Care to come on a journey with me?
He just does a little dance and gives you like a big thumbs up, a double thumbs up with little flaming hands.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, as you like clip it onto your hip, you feel this like whimsical fire wash over you and rise sort of like golden flames, and you see as the flame sort of wreathes you and keeps you safe. From now on, Will, once per day, you can just have Merrick either be resistant, do damage back to people, or cast like a 3rd level flame hands. Pretty nifty stuff. And also you have a lantern. It's a bullseye lantern. It's a bit of lantern. All right. Excellent. Okay. Phoenix Down Feather and Flame Friend are accounted for. Anyone else looking at any of these? You said Bracers of the Fate kind. Sintra, interested?
Yeah, don't really benefit from a shield, and I'm not any of the classes for staff.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I think either Nuzlik or Geminara should have the staff, but
it might be nice for Nizlik just because it's a +2 staff, and he hits people with a staff, right?
And he can has all the different kind of
also, actually,
spellcasting.
I was gonna say, well, that, but also actually Nizlik, it's a +2 staff that does 1d8 extra something damage, which could be pretty nice on him. Just a bunch of extra damage when hit. Unless, Geminara, you want to send out some fireballs.
I mean, if it's gonna help him with his attack, I mean, I'd rather him have it than me.
I think, Neslik, you have a staff, but it's a +1 staff, I want to say.
That's correct.
Okay.
I don't think he wants a staff.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Geminara,
I'll take it. I mean, I have so
have
many.
You have a new staff. You have a staff of the 4 seasons.
Oh, another one. Another staff to add
Another
to my
magical
list.
staff. You have so many now. The Python, the Healing, and the 4 seasons. You're the staff collector. Excellent. When you grab it and focus on it, what season do you put it in? Is it going to be in spring or summer mode for the foreseeable future?
Oh, summer. 100%.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Keep in mind, you can add into your spell sheet now, if you want to, the Burning Hands, the Spike Growth, and the Fireball spells. You can add the Spring ones if you want to as well, but you gotta, like, switch the staff. Very good. Awesome. And what do we have left? We have the Shield left, I believe. Shield, I mean, can be used by, I believe, Merrick, can be used by Geminara, although Geminara already has a shield, I believe.
I do, yeah.
I don't think, well, I mean, Sintra can use it, but she has a 2-handed weapon, so probably not. So that said, Merrick, you interested in a shield that gives you resistance to necrotic?
I look around the group. If no one wants to use it, I'll happily accept it, but I don't want anyone not to feel left out.
Go ahead, you need the help.
Yeah, you kind of only have one leg. I agree. They don't want you missing any more limbs.
You see Sahad look over like, Jesus, what the fuck? That's crazy. Even for me, that's kind of crazy.
If there's no objection, then Merrick will unstrap his buckler and attach the shield of the sun.
Excellent. Merrick, your eyes glow as bright as stars while you wear this, if you want them to. You cannot be blinded, and you're resistant to necrotic damage. You can just mark down, or you can rename your shield just to be the Shield of the Sun.
Do you want that? Central points of the buckler.
I mean, if you want to use it, you'll
I
hand
like
over
the design on it.
There's nothing special, but all right. You'll hand over his other buckler to Sintra.
She just kind of like clips it on her belt. Yeah, I'll hold that in case I need it later.
Cool. There you go. You have a shield. Extra shield. Very good. Yep. All right. You guys take all these magic items. You have the boon of the eternal summer. You see Sahad, the ever-burning, kind of look to you and says, best of luck to you, heroes. You venture now into the lands of shadow, where even the firebirds, those young ones you helped me cleanse, could not return from safety. Where you go, there might not be any return from. But your mission is important. All the Feywild know the Court of Summer has set upon the darkness. You will be victorious. I've seen the purity within you here today. Show that same purity, but make it a raging fire that burns away the mists. Leave nothing behind. Only after flames is the land truly cleansed. Best of luck. Solus, the phoenix you guys get atop of, looks to you all. It just sort of inclines his head slowly to you all. And just sort of stares amongst you all, waiting for you guys to be sort of like ready to leave. This is what Solus looks like. That's our mount. Once again, 40-foot long bird with 100-something like foot wingspan. Gigantic.
Giddy up.
It just sort of turns its head towards you and like stares at you like.
Solus, when you're ready.
It nods. And glares over to Klaus and nods again slowly. It looks amongst you all. It looks over to Sahad. Sahad gives a deep, polite, like a worshipping bow over to Solus. Solus looks up to the other phoenixes. He looks to the young phoenixes that are now happily kind of singing and circling the lava below, and he flies up. Whoosh! Massive slams of its wings, sending down hot air, bursting upwards like a rising phoenix. We emerge at the top of the volcano, smoke rising up into the skies above the burning forest below us, as Solus caws so loudly it sends a shockwave across the land. And then dives forward on massive, slowly moving, flaming wings. We set across the lands into the Court of Spring, where the shadow has corrupted all, where darkness awaits. As we see the wave of darkness in the far, far, far distance. And as we begin to fly, friends, let's take our short break here. Let's take a little 5-minute break here. We started a little later. We started we were chit-chatting for quite a while there, but let's take that little break now. Zach, I saw the message. Well, sorry for keeping it. We were taking a little late here.
My parents are gone, so I got to walk my dog real quick. Feel free to start without me if
understood. If you have a phone, throw your the Phoenix, you begin your travel. Long journey that will take some 2 or 3 odd days. Travel across the realms of summer. Soon enough, you will reach the Fey Crossing and officially enter the realm of spring, where the darkness has taken hold. We travel now towards, we were told, the area where the artifact that holds the hero's souls is somewhere between the Nymph Fields and the Wastes of Wind. Pretty general area, kind of big area too. But on the back of a phoenix, we should be able to explore much faster. So, as we travel for those 2-3 days, as you guys are on a massive flaming bird, is there anything we're doing? Yeah? Are we talking amongst ourselves? Have we figured anything we want to talk about? Anything to do at all? Or just like enjoying the view below, small talk, passing the time?
I have a question for Solace, our lovely Phoenix companion.
Yes.
Seeing how like the song was kind of like holding corruption back of this sort, and there was kind of like the way they were singing it. I would like to ask, dear Solace, can you teach me your song, or at least the melody? I want to see if I can use it to help us in our endeavors.
It sort of turns its head towards you as, once again, you guys are currently like, I don't know, like 800 feet above the ground, right? Looking down at the floor beneath you. He sort of stares on back towards you, kind of looks you up and down and nods his head. Yeah? And he turns his head back, kind of flying forward, and then begins to caw and sing in that celestial, fey kind of mix of tones and languages. And as he sings over the next like hour or so that you listen to it, it's a beautiful song. You can give me a performance roll here as eventually as you listen to sort of match it.
Ooh. Let's see here. 17?
17's pretty damn good. As you listen to the song, the tones that slowly play do pluck away at the heartstring as well. You, over this like hour of sort of listening, do begin to slowly kind of get the grasp and the meaning of the song. The song is not about, not necessarily about cleansing corruption or destroying evil. This song is about rebirth. The song is about end of one's story, and then beginning of another, and that cycle of a never-ending tale.
Ooh. You kind of like, she's like playing this, like she has like this epiphany kind of like realization, and she looks to the others and she's like, I think maybe, just maybe, I can use this to, if we can get the and she holds up and like does air quotes, if we can get the former songstress back, I might be able to use this to help her. Maybe.
How so?
Well, so magic in a sense has a rhythm and a flow to it. When you either utter words or when you cast it, there's vibration, and in vibration there's sound, in a way, music. If when she's casting it, and I know how usually she is, she's probably dancing and most likely singing along with whatever melody she's cooked up in her head doing this, I can probably use this to to tailor to her or guide with her an amplifying effect. Maybe.
Which,
theory.
I mean, the rest of you guys here, as you're kind of listening to Sintra kind of theorizing about this, you do kind of realize back at the Court of Summer, when we were there, yeah, everyone was here for like, let's do this crazy rescue mission, but the Fae people there were very focused on getting whoever this previous singstress of the Celia was. Because apparently she figured out something incredible, right? As you realize, primarily, the reason the mission is taking place here, and we're not like teleporting or invading from a different realm, is because the Fae people have the closest access to it and the easiest way to find where all this evil is happening. But they want this singstress, the songstress of the ceiling. She is very, very important to them. Which you guys, I don't know if you asked too many questions about her or, yes, the Sintra sort of collection. You guys learned that they are sort of creatures of fables, right? The two of them, a story that was woven about them and such. But apparently, yeah, pretty important.
Look, if I'm going out of my way to save her so she can save the world, I'm going to at least put my name on it too, and I will make sure that the next story they tell about us is not peppered in fallacies and misconstrued nonsense. I'm not even green. Ugh. It's a terrible color.
Aren't you like blue?
Yes, blue's much nicer. I mean, what are you, pink? Ugh.
Looks down. Prefer tan, but you know.
The fuck's wrong with pink?
she's like gestures over to like Merrick and Niz and even Jim and Nara. Like, look, this is a nice color palette. This is a cool color palette. Not just because we look nice, but because, you know, it's cool.
Like green. It's part of the cool color palette as well.
Well, you say that you're tan, but you kind of look like you have jaundice.
God damn!
I don't know what that is.
Nez laughs at that one.
You have to be careful with that. You need help with some kind of cream.
I don't know what do you say, jaundice?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Care to explain?
You don't know what jaundice is? Do they not have it in the material plane? Is that something only here in the Feywild?
I don't even know if that's a Feywild thing. I've never heard of it. We just changed color.
Hey, you gotta eat some more fruit.
Literally, Zach, the player, and Klaus do not know what this word means. So...
You don't know what jaundice is? When your skin is like a yellow.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
your skin
jaundice.
Yes, for us Caucasian folks, we would start looking like a bright yellow lime.
It's when you gotta be careful with it's a
Lemon.
disease. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's a real disease we have here where your skin takes on like a different pigmentation.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
It's due
Interesting.
to
I
like
just
a
looked it
lack
up.
of it's like due to a lack of a vitamin or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you literally turn yellow, and like the whites of your eyes will turn yellow too. It's
Yeah, I
Gotta
see.
be
I just looked it
careful.
up. It's pretty gross.
You look like a goblin.
You gotta have more fruits. You gotta get vitamins in your body.
you will look
Merrick,
like a fucking
is my
highlighter.
eyes turning yellow? He starts freaking out a bit. Merrick, are my eyes yellow?
Merrick's just like, I abstain.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything. Just that you don't see any folks as young as yourself, so
Unhealthy.
I'll help you. I'll get you some teas or something.
Give me one of
I
those
will hold
good
out.
berries or something.
I have a
You
strawberry.
see, you see
I don't want those
Solus
strawberries.
slowly turn his head over towards you guys, says, The creatures that ride upon my back are immune to chance. And he turns back and continues to fly.
Oh,
Wow.
You cannot be sickened while traveling with me, huh? Just gonna
Well,
fly.
that was a scare. Don't mess with me like that.
You guys quickly realize
The
Solus
look
doesn't
on his
understand
face.
jokes. Yeah.
Oh, you genuinely looked like you were going to die of fright. It was. Wow.
You told me I have a disease that I've never heard of.
You are.
Wait, does
God,
that mean that
so
that
good
means that
looking.
Nizla can't have all alcoholism either? He can't have that disease.
Does that mean? Yeah. Does it mean for like riding
Oh,
with this guy
yeah.
we can't get drunk?
Does he?
You see
Is
Solus
riding
slowly
with this
turn.
man's a back
You see,
buzzkill.
you see Solus slowly turn his head, says, "Alcoholism is not a disease, just a good time." And he turns his head back and continues to fly.
Nez tilts out an urn and tips it to the bird and starts drinking again.
Oh.
Which is, by the way, what a bizarre situation, right? You guys sort of kind of laugh and chuckle to yourself, and then I think all of you have this moment of like, we're 800 feet above the air, flying on a phoenix, our gargantuan colossal creature of myth and legend, made entirely of fire. We're sitting upon its flaming Ignan body, and it's not harming us because we helped cleanse some of their young. And now we head into the land of shadow. It's this sort of like absurdity of this. Maybe a little less so for Sintra and Geminara, but for Nizli Klaus and Merrick, it is an absolutely alien experience. It feels like you're waiting for the next line in this like fairy tale that you're reading through to happen, right? It is
They're writing
intriguing
on
and
myth
interesting.
and legend.
Very much so, right?
Yeah.
You're here with with one of the two famous individuals from maybe a romance, maybe like a rivalry fable tale about two singing people, and then a phoenix, and then there's like a witch of the woods that's with you guys that summons all the animals to her side like a fairy tale princess. It's a lot. It feels surreal. It feels very surreal. Right, as you guys kind of realize yourself looking down off the side of the phoenix.
Chiminar is the inspiration for every Disney princess being able to sing the animals.
She can't sing.
She's gonna take Julio and put him on the phoenix, and then she's gonna say, "I'm going to fly too," and she's gonna polymorph herself into a bird and start flying next to the phoenix. She's gonna like kind of like dive, like back, like fall off the phoenix, and then turn into a bird.
Whoosh! You fall, disappear. Everyone kind of like, oh, looks, and then we see what kind of a bird emerges.
I think she would try to mimic a phoenix, but she can't, so it would just be like a really red bird.
Yeah.
He's a cardinal.
Awesome. Yeah, you see Solus kind of look to you and kind of like chuckle to himself as you fly, sort of coasting around him. He's not flying like full speed. He's not trying to break the fucking sound barrier with you guys on his back, right? He's flying at like fast traveling speed, but not with like doesn't want you guys to fly off. So easily in your bird form, Geminara, you're able to sort of keep up and fly around him and do circles around him. And you guys see Geminara. Does Geminara fly just like next to him a little stiffly? Is she a little still afraid, or is she very much so in her element, feeling friendly
she loves
with
to
this
fly.
bird creature? Yeah.
The only way she can, because she can't fly in her druid form, so she can only do it when she polymorphs herself into a bird.
Hell yeah.
I have questions. I'm an immensely curious individual. And she kind of wiggles across, so she's like sitting next to like all three of the guys. I want to know, and she first taps Klaus, what is the Cerberus assembly? That sounds dreadfully dark. In a good way.
Cerberus Assembly is a collection of the highest mages in the Empire, and they advise the king and his council, and yep, that's about it.
That is dreadfully boring for the name they have. Next, Nizlik. What is the Kryn dynasty?
Kingdom.
Who's that Pokemon?
Sintra, you're getting more and more disappointed with every answer. Like, okay. Sintra, to yourself, you're like more like cringe dynasty with that answer. What the hell?
Yeah, no shit. Well, if they're all as wonderful as you, no wonder they are in the state that they are. And she wheels over to Merrick. All right. Tall, dark, and handsome over here. You and your one undone button. What is the Organ Trust? It sounds trustworthy.
Due to the nature of my profession, I cannot divulge any information, nor have I ever heard any Organ Trust before.
Yes. Yes.
Spies.
Wow. Absolutely fascinating.
Sintra, you're like, I'm never going to the prime material plane. This sounds like a buzzkill.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's good that your plane is having issues. New things will rise up in their place. Ugh.
So,
Well, no
what
offense
is this?
to your... Go ahead, Klaus.
Oh, I was just going to ask her a question since she seems so eager to ask us. Did you have something, Merrick?
More of a statement than a question.
Well, after you.
All right. I would rather have boring, mundane, and practical than hair-pulling, chaotic flabbergastery that you and you Fey folks seem to revel in. It sounds tiring.
I'll drink to that, and then I'll take out a little flask myself. And...
Hair pulling and flabbergasting is not what this is about.
You called us boring. I'm calling you eccentric.
Oh, I thank you.
That's not a good thing.
Oh, it's
As in mostly you're eccentric to the extreme, which borderlines stockish and crazy.
Stockish and crazy? Now, listen here, you short-lived little lout. I will have you know, I am the furthest thing from stockish and crazy. I'm probably the only one from my side of this whole place that can see reason and understanding and kinship and a necessity for camaraderie and balance and level-headedness.
You just said a lot of words.
I think all in all, she's saying she's offended, and
Oh.
It's quite a long way to say you're offended. Just say, fuck you.
You know what? Nizlik makes a good point. Fuck you.
You see Solus turn his head so it says, "You're harshing the vibe. Can we relax a little?" And he turns back and continues to fly.
to me, Cintra's the one bringing down the mood. All I was making was a statement, and she got all pissy about it.
Don't you twist this on me.
Well, are you not pissy right now?
No.
I mean, your eyebrows are doing that scrunchy thing that people do when they're upset.
I'm a Winter Fae. My eyebrows always scrunch.
So this Alondra person, she's like known as like the songstress of Sealy, right? She's known throughout the land. Seems like there's some great hero, and uh, you were like her backup dancer. You said.
You see her eyebrow twitch.
No, eyebrows start now doing it. That's more than usual.
We were performing partners. I was her rhythm guitarist and backup vocalist.
None of her hits mention you.
Because her hits came after we parted ways.
Ah.
No one really listens to the things we used to do together. They all started fawning for the things when we were apart. That is what everybody started listening to.
And let me get this straight. The song that is popular now is a song that you wrote about her?
The song that is popular right now is my eulogy to her. I never got to say goodbye in person, so I wrote a song that basically said goodbye.
Does it bug you? That's your entire fame, though, is centered around her?
It's honorable.
No? Why would I be angry that my gift to her was well received?
Rab, what did you say?
The fact that she put out the song eulogy for someone she cared about is honorable to Neslick.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I will admit, an unexpected turning point. I was already well received over in my respective side of all of this. I put out the song. Her side started taking an interest in me. Because of it, and because of the other side starting to listen, it allowed me to basically rise in the way that she did and become the new songstress.
So you're telling me you're not a one-hit wonder?
No, I've got a lot of songs that are really well received. Also, part of my. She kind of like just gestures, she's like her own holy symbol. Part of what I do is creating songs that are of the highest caliber to give to my archfey that supports me.
And you said is a giant spider. That's not the giant spider that we're fighting.
Correct. There are more than one giant spider in the world.
I also give you a clear distinction. One's a fae, one is a betrayer god. There is a big difference.
There's at least 2 or 3 other spider-based entities out there that have nothing to do with these spiders as well. Some, if any of you are proficient with religion, Klaus, nice. Klaus, you've also heard of a demigod spider creature that has nothing to do with Lolth. There was this like gigantic super spider creature called like somewhere in the abyss or somewhere called Mishka, the wolf spider king, right? Some guy, he's a wolf and a spider at the same time. There is more like spider entities out there. There's like an aberrant one, like an alien creature called Lang. Yeah, that's all it's called. It's just called Lang the Great Spider, and it's an alien that's believed to live between stars and make a
Wow.
web out of stars and stuff like that. Some aberration, deep space horror thing, right? There's a lot of like spider type entities. Well, not a lot, but they're pretty different from each other.
Spiders kind of creep me out, to be honest.
Well,
With their like eyes, there's so many of them. Which one do you stare at?
all of them, because they're all looking at you. So, Yarn Spinner is a benevolent archfey. He gives shelter and care to those that end up in his realm. He offers, a place to stay, food, water, and all he asks in return is that you listen to his stories. He does love to tell stories. And for people like me that are in this sort of deal with him, we pay tribute to him for his own aid by bringing him stories or composing poems, writing books, songs, things like that. All of this that we're doing will be turned into a song that I will give you.
Oh, shit. Please don't include me in your song.
Too late.
No, don't.
No, what's happening? You might not like it, but it's my duty.
Well, that's interesting.
What? Not the answer you were expecting.
Oh no, I just didn't realize it's everything was a song. I guess or for your lord or whatever.
But yes, and then the other part, no, I don't feel the least bit upset about this being a song that may be popular.
Don't panic. There is something behind you.
Who is he? Who's he saying this to?
Klaus, me. What is it?
You should turn around and have a look.
Klaus, you slowly turn around, and just a few inches from you is the most abominable thing you've seen all day. Jiminara, what does this spider look like? It's a giant spider, so it's the size of a hippo. It's the size of a horse. It's not the size that any spider should ever be. What spider style is this? Is this like a tarantula style spider? Is it like a black widow style? Is it daddy long leg? Like, what are you? What are you behind?
It is a jumping spider with hair on the top of her head.
With hair?
Like blue hair, like blue hair, like her hair.
Hairs?
No, like her hair.
Or like it has
a wig.
like a wig, like a wig. Yeah, gotcha. Klaus, it is momentarily like horrifying, and then you see the wig, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? What am I looking at?
I want to make an intelligence roll to see. Oh, it's right on the edge. How do I react to that? I don't know.
I feel like Jiminara's wolf jumping spider does the little jumping spider wave. It's like,
yep.
What in the fuck is that?
Because they are the most like adorable-ish spiders. So if he was scared, it would make him like try to get not scared of spiders.
Which, by the way, now in your wild shapes, druids can talk. You can talk and speak with people in wild shapes now, which is nice.
Exposure therapy.
That's pretty funny.
Don't freak out. It's just me.
I
know it's hard to tell.
The spider's mandibles are moving, but it's her voice coming perfectly through.
That's not terrifying at all. Turns around.
Step in the right direction.
You could dance as a spider pretty good too.
She starts dancing as a spider.
Giant spider dancing. The phoenix turns around, so it's like easy back there. It's not a flying platform. It's someone's back as he continues to fly. Do a little dance. You see the flame lantern inside doing a little dance with you, and a little spirit inside of it.
You
Excellent.
shouldn't hate spiders. They're really helpful.
I don't hate them. I'm afraid of them. Difference.
Why? Why are you afraid of them?
They're creepy and crawly, and they can bite you and poison you. Also,
People can do that.
That's
too.
half the things we face down here.
Who's that
Yes, but
Pokemon?
they can be small. They can be hairy. They have 8 legs.
I mean,
Also, I don't know if you've seen some of the loaf shit. It's some crazy culty stuff. Oh my god, the cat.
Ah, fuck her.
The cat jumped in the back of my chair.
Yeah, you've seen that there's these half spider things and some fucked up shit.
I'm well aware.
We have a half man, half horse out here.
oh yeah, they're pretty cool.
Which half is the horse and which half is the man? That's the important
Could
thing.
be either way.
Could be either way, really. Sometimes it's a man's body with a horse's head, or it's a horse's body with a man's head, or sometimes it's a horse's body with a man from the waist up.
So like a horse body with just a guy's head.
Yeah. Then you have some that just have horse feet, like hooves.
That's
More
something
horrified if
different.
it was just a horse with human hands. Where its feet
No.
should
I will
be.
tell you though, the weird one is when you get the ones with the horse body and the human upper half, and then the one that is the horse's head with the human's lower half, right? Sometimes they'll have a baby, and then it's like a man on top of a man. They just call them
It's just
mantars.
a guy.
Weird.
It's
It's
just
just
a guy.
a guy. So weird. They're the only time that a human's born in the Feywild. So strange. So strange.
You see,
Nature is interesting.
Solus, the phoenix, turns over, looks to you here. Klaus say, "Fear not, brave young hero. I too have feared spiders in one of my lives. I faced my fear onward. I let 1,000 spiders devour me over a course of 3 years. After that, I
I
was
don't think
never
that-
afraid of spiders again.
I don't think that's gonna help. I don't think that's gonna help.
Just putting in my 2 cents." Turns back and he's flying.
Klaus is questioning life right now. He's like, where am I? What am I doing?
Whimsical fairy tale music
Like-
playing in the background as you look down. You see a 30 down below. You see a 30-foot tall goose having a conversation with a giant hamster in the field. A flock of rainbow-colored bats flies on by. You see a sun in the distance, and the place you're going to, you see a sun parted over by clouds and everything. As far off in the distance, you see some sort of a castle, like a city, atop of an inverted waterfall. Very strange place, for sure.
I'm just a dude.
I'm just the guy.
Dude,
Excellent.
relax. It's not as bad here as you think. It's odd, right? I will admit, fully trying to see it through your eyes, probably jarring. Kind of like how you all seem to Jimnara and I. But you might get used to it. Terrifying thought, I know, but you might get used to it.
I doubt it.
Look down, you see a meadow. There's a bunch of skeletons doing the John Travolta Pulp Fiction dance, just sort of dancing in the middle of the field.
Oh, they're having a dance off down there. You
Out
know,
of curiosity. Oh, go ahead.
things are just never boring. I guess that's the thing to say. You never know what you expect. You can walk one day and see something you never thought you would see ever.
How can you relax like that, though?
I mean, you go home and your house isn't like that, so.
How is your house not like that?
Well, I don't let people in my house. It's just a little hut in the woods.
Mhm.
You can have your house any way you want. You don't have to have crazy stuff going on in your house.
Out here, your house is like your own realm that you're in control of.
I think you feel like things are going to happen in your own house. You could put protections up and stuff like that.
Surely you all
Okay.
have the concept of shutting out the outside world when you go home, right?
Surely, yes.
Same principle, like my home, quiet, cozy, not really a sound in the world. There's some classical music that just sort of ambiently plays, and I write or rest or just take a break from everything.
I do miss my cats.
I'm allergic.
To cats?
Yes.
Jiminara, we should expose him to fix that.
Gemini turns into a cat with a wig.
I'm just gonna imagine any animal you turn into just has your wig on, like your hair on.
Like,
Well, until she can get them used to it, right? Because she doesn't want to freak them out, right?
Gotcha,
Because I want them to
gotcha.
know that it's her, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Klaus's like nose like crinkles, and then. Achoo!
Bunch of bubbles come out when you sneeze.
I can't be around you. Achoo!
You know,
It
you know,
just-
if you say pink elephants before you sneeze, it stops it.
I'm afraid the pink elephants will appear. Achoo!
You gotta do cat dance. Gotta do the cat dance.
Jiminar and Centro, you guys like, no, the pink elephants are down in the court of autumn. They're in the fields of harvest. They're not here. Nowhere near here.
Yeah, they're way too far from here.
Achoo! The Klaus is
You can
just
see
having
him
a
sneezing.
yeah,
He's just having an allergic reaction here. Which, by the way, you're not, because you're on the back of a phoenix. You're immune,
That's right.
you're immune to allergies right now.
It suddenly goes away. Like,
It's
That's
like
what's weird.
suspended for
Totally
now.
worked. You see, it's worked. It's working already.
I think
You see
it's
Solus like,
I was gonna ask, what's the night like here? Like, is there a moon? Is there like, what is it like?
At some point, light just sort of goes out. Once again, there's no like you have to like really search in the sky to find the sun, because it's just this like ambient present light, and then all of a sudden kind of quickly darkens over a few minutes, like quite literally over 10 minutes. It darkens in the court of summer, and then it remains like that for like 2 hours maybe, and then it just sort of light comes back on.
Gotcha.
Right, it's just sort of like ambient present light. But if you search for it enough, and now on the back of a phoenix as well, far to the northeast, you will see a burning sun. But again, if you look far to the northwest, you will see another sun, but there's clouds on it. And then just like imperceptible, nearly, you have to focus for multiple, like half an hour to focus to look for it. In the far southeast, you can see a summer with thunderclouds and rain coming down around it. And then far southwest, there is a vague outline of a star burning behind a dark cloud that is sending snow down in the realm of winter.
Weird. But I for sure don't like feel the presence of like Ruidus, right?
No, it feels no. Ruidus is
Yeah,
not present
like-
here. Ruidus is a thing of the prime material.
Material
realm.
plane.
You still feel its power, although you know that no flares will happen here.
Right.
Sometimes flare can empower those blessed or cursed by Ruidus. Not here.
Well,
Okay.
absolutely fun.
So I'm afraid to ask, but are we there yet?
Nope.
No, it's gonna be a while. Are you getting tired already? Because humans have to sleep a couple of hours.
Typically 8, but yes.
Well, go to bed.
I mean, I have stamina for days.
But you said you're tired. So, go to bed. Like, nothing's gonna happen to you.
I'll rest when he rests. So you, Iceberg.
Yeah, normally old people go to sleep pretty early.
Is sleeping a competition rate? Like, or staying awake? Like, I'm very confused here.
I mean, we've already clarified that Sintra is the grandmother here.
That is true.
I think it's different for humans, though, right? Do they need to have like a certain kind of diet before they go to sleep? Do you have to have like your medicine before you go to bed? Your vitamins or something? It's that drink that they put water in and they mix it up so they can go to the restroom. What is it called?
A diuretic?
The Metamucil. Maybe he needs that to help him sleep.
What the fuck?
Are
I
you
don't have any.
irregular?
What material plane are you all peeking through?
I don't know. We've heard stories that sometimes humans have trouble using the restroom. It's weird.
It's the diet.
Are you fiber heavy?
I'm sick.
You
I'm
eat-
45. Not...
You eat a lot. You eat a lot of meat, and those are a lot of like
You did eat a lot
Sodium.
of jerked meat, yes.
a lot of sodium.
You see Solus turn back and say, "Your digestive system will work just fine upon my back." And he
This
turns back
guy.
into his flying.
Why they don't just have phoenixes in the hospitals?
There's like 30 of us left. That's it.
Huh.
He's just sort of like the most real thing you sense from him. Yeah, just like a deep sigh of sadness and exhaustion. And he like blah, 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 shakes his head, continues flying. As you guys continue to fly, that day slowly goes on. Time flies by quickly, faster than you expect. And then you see it up ahead, a massive divide, like a canyon almost. Space between the two realms, the realm of spring and summer. You arrive now at Faycroft. You see a sort of like at first you think it's like a wasteland, but then you realize it's this like miles of outstretched clearing, with some like short grasses here, but you see infinite lines streaked through it in just about every direction. You see paths, like roads, simple forest paths, woodland paths, all intersecting with each other in infinite maze-like ways. As you see this kind of continue for foreseeable distance, like infinitely that way and infinitely that way. And down there, you see some people. Every once in a while, you see a figure, some Eladrin walking around, and they're all walking in these different paths, sometimes crossing past each other and stuff like that, but never sort of like stopping to say anything to each other. They're just going to continue walking and walking and walking in every direction here. You see flying below you are some Pegasi. You see strutting along are unicorns, nymphs that swim in a river nearby. You see dryads playing in the bushes in the trees below. You see little fairies and sprites kind of dancing and moving on along. Some satyrs setting up a carnival tent of some sort. As you kind of stare on out, you see one of the trees that gets sort of bumped into by a passing wagon. All of its leaves fly all of a sudden as you see 1,000 or more little fairy dragons that were like perfectly camouflaged as leaves of this tree fly up and begin to sort of fly on away. As Solus just sort of stares down to all of this. You see a bunch of people will look up and point up at the phoenix, and they're all waving. Some of them are waving from below and such, as you begin to sort of cross over into the realm of spring. Yep. It doesn't take long. Okay. Oh, yep.
As we fly over, I'm gonna wave to all the people down below. Like, hey!
Waving back. Yep. You see some dryads start screaming and pointing, oh my god, it's Sintra, it's Sintra. And they're pointing up. People are yelling at you, like, sign my shirt, and just like yelling at you from below.
Klaus is going to stand by and wave like he's famous too.
Excellent, excellent. They might be cheering your way.
Do you want to be Feywild famous? Watch this. And I grab him by the cheeks and kiss him in front of everyone. Mwah!
They all start like screaming immediately, looking up this. You see them already kind of writing up newspapers of like Sintra of the Unseelie has a secret partner, finally seen in public together. The news are all about this. Read this now, right? They're writing up this some Thar realm, some other realm person from beyond, a foreigner from beyond. There's like tabloids already gonna be writing up about this tomorrow.
Pat him on the tip of the nose. Congratulations, I've given you a vague semblance of immortality.
Well, thank you. Might be an older woman, I don't know.
Subjective.
As you guys cross on over, as that Fey crossing is kind of left on behind, it doesn't take too long. Yeah. As you do realize, most of those people that were there, they were all migrating very slowly, but migrating over. As about a few hours into travel after passing the Fey crossing, you now enter the Court of Spring. Yeah. The Court of Spring used to be a place of birth, a place of beginning, the start to the cycle, where seeds are planted. Grass slowly breaks forth from the soil below. The first few green leaves begin to sort of blossom and appear. The first flowers begin to open up to greet the skies and the sun above. The place of plenty. Now instead, you look down and you see something unnerving. You see gnarled, twisting branches knit together to form an impenetrable canopy, as if thorns pushed together, pressing down on the trails beneath like a coffin. A suffocating silence hangs heavy in the air, enveloping the forests below in a cacophonous stillness, as the wings of the phoenix are the only things you hear. Each motion releases a fresh aroma of rot and decay from the cursed soil below, a testament to those who came before you. The phoenix immediately kind of looks focused here. We are closer. He looks down as you guys see a faint, maybe a few inches off the ground, red mist, like a spray. It emerges every once in a while and billows in some randomized places, seemingly almost at random from this height. As you see Solus kind of lower himself down to get a better look. You guys are now maybe like 80 feet above the ground. Every once in a while you see some patches of green, of growth. They're trying to fight through this red mist. But you see it's only a few inches, the mist here. Geminara, you remember back on that fateful night when you decided to go to the Court of Summer to seek help. Your home is not too far past the Fey Crossing, and it seems the mist is quickly going to reach the Fey Crossing too now. Your home will soon be in danger. But what you saw back then, the mist was massive. like a wave, like an ocean's wave, 40-foot tall, slowly encroaching, eyes and claws in the mist pushing forth. Here it's only not residual, but sort of the first signs of an infection. That thin layer. You see down below dead animals, unicorns. You see giant deer, a group of hedgehogs, sort of fallen over on its side along the river. You see giant fish and walruses. Of course, these are all like fey creatures that I'm sure Jen has Pokemon names for her, but they are like multicolored and strange to us, the normal people from the prime material. As you sort of fly over and look down to all of this, you see as Solus snaps his head over to look at something, as his eyes narrow to focus. As you guys look the direction he's sort of staring at, can I have everyone make a perception roll real quick?
Let's see. Perception.
Very nice. Okay. Most of you guys here clock what he's sort of looking at on a 15 or above here. So Merrick, Geminara, and Klaus, you guys kind of look on over, and you see at the very kind of border edge where this like slowly dying forest becomes a place of just fully obscured by a wall of red mist and darkness. Just before it, some few hundred feet before it, there is a singular massive tree. And I mean massive. This tree must be more than 500 feet tall. It is ginormous. You see a river flowing from the center of the tree there. As you guys kind of look out towards it here, you see the center of the tree is kind of hollowed out. And where it's hollowed out, this kind of river starts, billows forward, a massive waterfall that rolls forward into the land. And the phoenix kind of looks over there as some of you guys look over, and you see something there. At the base of the tree, there is a red dot, like a glow, that is starting to expand and expand further. The phoenix first to react. His eyes shoot wide, so says, "Hold on!" As the red glow fires forward. A laser beam, red, dark crimson color, fires at incredible speed, piercing Solus through the chest. As he tries to move out of the way, all of you who made your perception rolls immediately grasp onto him here, while the rest of you are sort of jostled and almost kind of fall to your asses here, as you see him immediately kind of roar out, "Hold on, mortals, hold on!" As together you begin to plummet. He begins to spin out of control, tries to right himself, but another beam hits him through the side of the wing. He focuses as best as he can. His wings clip the top of the forest, sending the branches and trees flying off as he tries to right himself, but then eventually slams into a massive cliffside. All of you are shunted forward. I need all of you guys to make a dexterity or strength saving throw, your guys' choice. Those of you who succeeded on perception, Geminara, Klaus, and Merrick, you guys can have advantage. Otherwise, Sintra and Nizlek, you guys roll normal.
Whee!
Nice. Also, by the way, all of you can have a +5 from Sintra, because this is, you guys are totally in her paladin aura.
Except Merrick. Merrick insulted me. He doesn't get it right now.
Oh my god. Called me boring? How fucking dare you? All right.
Boring, I'll show you. Succeed, you'll throw.
Crazy. Yeah. Well, he succeeded.
I
But
mean,
yes,
I
excellent.
didn't say boring. I said over eccentric.
She's flying through the air with a middle finger. Fuck you!
Overstimulating as you guys boom launch from Solus, who slams into the ground like a meteor. Right, there's like a fiery explosion where he lands and such, and you see his body land there as all of you launch forward. Did anyone fail a 15 or less? No, right? Because Klaus gets a +5, so we are all good.
Yeah, we're all good.
I think so, right? Yeah. As you guys launch across, you feel yourself impact ground. You roll for a while, and as you guys begin to sort of like wipe the muck off of you and like check yourself for injuries, you realize you sort of landed safety because Solus was able to sort of get us to the ground as close as possible. As you see Solus laying in a crater some 50, 60 feet from you, as his body is kind of destroyed by the laser beam, but he's quickly starting to regenerate as phoenixes do. Once again, can't kill these guys, cannot destroy these guys. You see emerging from the tree, yeah, you see sort of emerging from the inside of the tree are massive spider legs that come out. And then on top of a giant spider body is a stunningly beautiful and equally horrifying mutated dark elven woman, a Drider, that emerges, holding a staff with a decapitated head atop of it. As you see her sort of smile, holding that same red energy that she fired that laser beam from a moment ago. You see as she cackles to herself, says, "Little heroes caught in a web, fires won't help you now. You delve into the damned lands, and I'm here as your welcome. Behold now the powers of the Dark Queen. Her mist spreads too fast."
Excuse me, question. Is everybody on your side as attractive as you? Because no one told me that was a thing.
She stares at you, smiles, says, "Flattery? Well, we could use you on our side. Say what? Surrender now." She snaps her fingers, and you watch emerging from the underbrush more of these Driders. These guys now just look just dudes on like drow or like fae, dark fae. On top of spider bodies, but they have like predator mouths, right? Like bottom jaw open and teeth on the inside, tons of eyes across them. They are like making monster crazy sounds, right?
Nuzlocke didn't wait. As soon as she emerged, he was already charging. It's a Drider. She's going down.
Absolutely. You go to move. She waves her hand, says, "Not just like that. We need some reinforcements. Get the mad ones. Send in the clowns." And she snaps her fingers, and you guys hear nearby, honk, honk, honk. You look over, you see a bunch of guys in clown makeup with red noses, with hatchets and bloody knives emerge and begin to charge towards you guys with like wind-up, like jack-in-a-box machines that they begin to sprint towards you. Friends, I'm going to put you on a map as a bunch of fey clowns and Driders shoot you down from your flying mount.
Talion would have, using his cloak of elven kind, try to hide himself.
I will say here, because you succeeded on the roll. Talion, right? Merrick. Merrick, you can give me a quick stealth roll, and because all of you guys succeeded on your, because all of you guys, if you guys failed the dex save, you would have started on a randomized location here. Instead, you guys can choose where you start this combat within this here zone. And then, Merrick, you can give me a stealth roll here. I'll allow it because you succeeded on your save.
I got advantage because of my cloak of elven kind.
Yes, you do. Hell yeah.
I'm going to, if Jiminar is willing.
Let's fucking go. Merrick, you can place yourself wherever you are hidden. Sorry to interrupt, just go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if Jiminar is willing, I'm going to tell her to take the horse. And help you get around to help people.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, when she saw all those animals dead, she switched from immediately from winter to summer. She is pissed that all these animals are dead.
Burning hair, burning eyes. Hell yes. Which yeah, that is the art, right? For the summer.
Yeah, that's my summer.
Yeah.
She's mad. She does not like these animals all being killed.
Which, by the way,
can-
fake clowns.
Oh God. Were you more scared of the clowns and the spider?
Yeah, which speaking of, here's the Drider lady that shot us down, this lady, right? And these are the other Driders, these dudes who are just spider guys. They're just spider guys.
Dang, why couldn't it be Drider spider clowns? That would have been great.
That's just too much. Now that's just too much.
Nightmare fuel.
Too much.
Did we get a full rest while on the source?
Yeah, this was like 2 days after. This was 2 days after the volcano. So sometime
great.
We've been traveling for a while. We are fully fueled. We land down here. So like I said, position yourselves where you wish to be.
Can I have gotten on my discus?
I'll say yes. As the combat begins here, you totally can. As friends, yes. We're going to end the session here with you guys rolling for initiative. Next time we pick it up, this ambush here. Now, we just got to survive. We got to finish this fight. We got to defeat these guys. Solus is a phoenix, right? He cannot be destroyed. He's regenerating, but currently he's out of commission. I'll let you guys next time we play and fight. It's going to take him a certain number of rounds to recover, and then he'll be able to join the fight if necessary. Solus is an incredibly powerful phoenix creature. Once he joins the fight, we win automatically. He's an incredibly powerful phoenix creature. Very little things can actually harm him and stuff like that. So we got shot down by a very powerful Warlock of Lolth, right? This hot Drider lady up here. She emerges from a pool of water looking all sexy, and then her spider body comes out. And we're like, or maybe you like it. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. But yes, she's here to capture us or destroy us.
Yeah, Klaus, you're gonna have Julio since you're always too far away from you to be able to heal you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Appreciate
and he's excited to be with you anyway.
Does he make himself known or like?
I don't know.
Invisible guy. You just sort of, you feel something slimy up the side of your neck. You look over and you see him like appear for just like a second. Says, "Don't worry, boss, I got you." And he shoots out his chameleon tongue as like giving you a little neck kiss there, like blep, and leaves you a help action, and then disappears again.
Well, thank you, Leo.
You hear him say like, "Oh, I hate clowns." Excellent. As we got everyone's initiative, here's the initiative for the bad guys. We have 3 types of bad guys. First of all, we have the clowns. If Roll20 will allow me to roll. There we go. Oh, I rolled in secret, but I got a 10.16. Going just before Klaus and just after Merrick. Okay, that's the clowns. Next up, we have these Driders, which you guys will notice. Some of them are all the way down. They were expecting you guys to scatter when you fell down, but you guys all rolled really well on your deck saves and ended up together. So those guys are going to be fucked for a while because they got to, like, run up to us. They're really far. They get a 12. And then the Drider Warlock that brought us down initially gets... Oh, I rolled in secret as well, but she got a 7.16. Very good for us. Very, very, very good for us. All right, friends, that is the initiative, and that is what we begin with next session. So, thank you all so much for gaming. As always, fantastic session. Super excited for next week. Are we all good for next week as of now?
Yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah.
Yes, the second I cannot play.
The 2nd of November? No,
October. Yeah,
October.
So understood.
3 weeks from now.
That's fine. Like, yeah, we got like 3 weeks of game or 2 weeks of gamage, and then you'll be gone. Understood. Excellent. All right, friends, thank you so much for gaming. As always, lovely session, always a good time. Love chatting with you guys about D&D and anime and TV stuff and everything we always talk about. Next time, I got some funny business. Honk honk, ready for you guys.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what Jay has for us.
They're all called Bozo, and
Oh, no.
they're coming for you. All right.
Jay, I anticipate you having many clown jokes and puns for us.
I got a list. But yeah, excellent. Until then, friends, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, stay safe out there, and enjoy your week. I will catch you guys later. Oh, and for the Taldore, for the Sunday crew, as of now, are we all good? I know we're kind of waiting to
Yes.
see if Emily's gonna be
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is your power grid good?
I
Yeah,
hope. I
that's
don't know.
true, too.
It's monsoon season. There's crazy. I live in like a flatland area, so winds are insane, and then rain is beating down like it's the end of the world.
Right.
So it's just fucked.
I'm good. I really want to play Sunday. We haven't done it in a
I
while.
know.
I'm just saying, even if Emily can't make it.
No, I know.
just wanna move
I'm
forward.
fully intending to. It's been too long. We waited too long. Okay. Okay. Until then, friends, take care. Peace out from me. Good night.
Later.
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 Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Good night. Gonna mute that. Okay, everybody, thanks for hanging out for our Wildemount campaign. We're on our way to go kill this Drider, apparently. I'm looking forward to that. My character has an issue with Driders. Anyways, yeah, so once again, thank you for hanging out. We'll be back Sunday, most likely. Tomorrow and Saturday, I'm out with the missus. We're going to be out of town, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, back Sunday for D&D. Hopefully we'll play. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. There's only a couple of us. I do appreciate y'all hanging out, and stay kind to each other. Much love.